WIIFTBPM.
WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. Keep calling it. Give you some love and you want all of it. I'm out here working, nigga, get a grip. I'm just trying to touch a mill and you just wanna coexist. I say you clingy and you contradict. Give you my heart, you think it's counterfeit. Give you my word and you won't trust in it. What's the point of loving me if you don't know what trust is? I need the is you give now. Please don't back down on me. I know you've got the attention I need. Put your pride aside for me. Oh, 'cause I need that ease. Put your pride aside for me. That ease. While I'm out trying to get that ease. Know that I need that ease. Put your pride aside for for me, baby. You're insecure, it's driving me crazy. I'm trying to get it and you keep on saying it all my love, it's never enough. I put up with you for too long, now I'm over it. You want affection, I need money, I'ma call it quits. That is. Put your pride aside for me. That is. I'm trying to get it. That is. Put your pride aside for me. Put it aside. 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 Put your pride aside. Put it aside. On me. Put your pride aside for me.
Listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Mays Jackson. Mays Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Ty Stroger, I am the host of the Mays Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Mays said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. So many shady characters like Madigan and Blotto. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA gets spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let this give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Wake up, Chicago! Oh, wake up, world. This is the Mays Jackson Show. I am your host, Mays Jackson, here on a Thursday. Thursday. It is the Thursday. It is the, Ruthie, you throwing me off because, you know, it usually be Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you got the millennial, you're a disruptor. So
Nah, Mays, it's been Monday and Thursdays for like 3 weeks.
No, it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Has it? No, because y'all did a Riis and Ruthie. Ruthie and Riis. One time. So it couldn't have been 3.
2 then.
And I don't even remember.
2 in the possible.
2 in the, nah, it ain't a possible. See how the millennials always trying to bend the numbers? Trying to manipulate the data. in the words of Ruthie.
That's your generation.
No, that's y'all manipulating the data. Well, I learned that you have exposed the premise of manipulation of the data, which seems to be the word of the day now, or the thing of the day. They got, you know, CPS. I thought about you the other day when CPS got caught manipulating the data.
I
now
can't
they
believe
was
they
like,
did that.
They was like, we wasn't trying to hide it from you. We just decided we wasn't gonna count.
But at the height of it though,
What, you know, they actually did it the day that they changed it the day that CTU decided that they wanted to not show up to work. So they did it just to be like, that's not what our data say.
and imagine if that would have came out during the work stoppage.
Well, I don't know, Ruthie. I think the thing is now, I think the tables are seemingly being turned on the CTU leadership. I've been noticing a lot of newspaper, I was thinking that CTU leadership might have kicked the Democratic hornet's nest. And when Riis, what's the gauntlet? What's the name of the gauntlet?
The Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay, so the Infinity Gauntlet. Ruthie, were you here when we was talking about the Infinity Gauntlet? And I was saying, so I was basically saying that the Latinos are now, with the exception of the mayor, they are almost completing the Infinity Gauntlet. And so I said they have CPS, they have city colleges, they have Park District. The only thing they don't have is CHA, which would give them the Infinity Gauntlet. But then I forgot about CTU, right? And so now you see this full-on onslaught on CTU leadership, Stacey Davis Gates and Jesse Sharkey. And it is being led by a Latino coalition. Now, you remember so now they got the thumb. They trying to get the thumb, too. Ruthie, then they have everything they need to just knock us off the map. Did you see the Avengers?
I know what you're talking about.
See? Yep. I forgot. So I looked at the slate of leadership that is trying to take over or overthrow CTU, and it's Latinos.
And don't forget, they got the underground economy to support their stuff, too.
You be tripping. You be around here trying to look, man.
I'm just saying.
Have you not been watching Ozark? Okay, Ruthie. You need to watch Ozark because you around here gonna have us around here moving the Lake of the Ozarks from Chicago, and it started in Chicago too. Look, Ruthie, you be talking about that underground economy. You saw yesterday too. They made Lil Velita. Lil Velita is a historical spot now. It's like it's gonna be the new Plymouth Rock of the North.
Yeah,
the Latinos gonna be like, we landed here.
It'll be a rock when they put baking soda in it.
Oh, Lord.
Stop playing.
No, it's not baking soda now. Baking soda. See? And then y'all make us up. Right, that's what I was gonna say. And here go the craziest part. They say that 1 in 4 fentanyl doses kills you, and we steady be taking it. You know,
I don't think people take it on purpose.
I think they looking for it now. They be like, when they kill somebody, when somebody die off the dope, people be like, "Ooh, got to go get that."
No, I think it depends on which form it's in. Probably.
Okay.
I don't think people looking for that to be in a.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know, man. I know when people die, the next thing you know, they get a longer line.
No, not off the fentanyl.
They be like, they don't care.
People take fentanyl overdoses really serious.
Really?
I mean, think about it. If you just got all these random people just dropping over.
That's why the hypes be like, man, that joint was fire.
No, until you got to get revived with some Narcan.
Man, now they got that in the public libraries.
Some people it shouldn't be available.
I was thinking
people shouldn't be doing drugs anyway.
I didn't think now I forgot to talk about this. They are now talking about, did you know that Illinois is considering safe injection sites? They have them in New York already.
Like needle exchanges and all that.
Like a place where you could go do
I'm with it.
Wait, what?
I think people should have access to clean needles. Shouldn't have to reuse a dirty needle. And you can say you shouldn't be doing intravenous drugs in the first place, but if you're going to do them, shouldn't you have access to a clean needle?
Shouldn't that be the job of the supplier?
No.
Shouldn't that be the job? Like, hold on. So I got to pay for the Narcan. I got to pay for the needle. Should I also then pay for the...
You want to pay for the HIV treatment?
Do I pay for that too?
You would. So why not give a clean needle?
And we can't get reparations. This is crazy. We can pay dope.
This is not on the paper.
But it is. It's not on the paper. I was just thinking, wait. So I meant to. It was safe injection sites was on the paper.
Okay.
Just we had a conversation, right? Amsterdam. It makes me think. Like I don't know, Ruthie. It's slippery slope.
Kind of like, should they give out the pill testing kits at the concerts?
The who?
Pill testing kits at concerts.
What are
like Lollapalooza and all that stuff? Like people will have you can get pill testing kits to test your pills.
Don't it ruin the pill if you test it though?
Now why would they have a kit at a No.
So you put it in water and then you drink it.
I have never used it, Maze. I just know that there's that these are just like things that go along with
white people
drug usage, and I don't even want to put the word safe drug usage in front of it.
If black people was, it just must be a lot of white people dying.
White people's kids dying at concerts, and
they were just dying because they would not be making those safe injection sites. Those would be places you could get locked up. So, like to me, if I was the police,
we got locked up, and now it's a public health crisis.
They're getting reparations for it too. Literally, they're getting reparations. The drug companies are paying reparations. That's kind of crazy. All right, it's the Maze Jackson Show. We have already started down the rabbit hole. I am your host, Maze Jackson. You heard her in the background, but you may not, and now you gotta look on the camera so you can see it because she got her DePaul Blue Demon beanie on with her neck wrap. Riis,
here you go.
Where's she been? A couple days off. Ruthie coming back, neck wrapped up.
I wasn't even off.
You wasn't even off.
Wasn't even off.
What?
Just because y'all don't see me don't mean I ain't working.
Oh, I heard that. See, that's that millennial stuff. All right, y'all. That's our girl, Ruthie Moore. Ruthie Moore, how you feeling today?
Pretty good. It's Thursday.
Yeah, I know. You got all the way to the end of the week.
It's Thursday.
You like, I only got one more day left.
Woo.
I'm starting to get depressed.
Why?
Not depressed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Thursday and I have no birthday plan.
You still got a few more days.
Yeah, but that means I can't really have a real birthday plan.
Gotcha.
Right? Like, it just means that you just ran. So 50 and 51 have now officially been thefted from me. It's just, I feel like I wanted to go, I wanted to do something. Like, I wanted to have like a small, like, maybe dinner party with, like a superstar celebrity, old school has-been artist. Right? So everybody, because, like, they be has-been until they come in the room. People be talking smack about Casey and JoJo till they come in. They be like, I remember! And I will never forget when I saw Casey and JoJo at the Harold Washington Center. And Casey took off his shirt, right? And Casey ain't no big dude, right? Mm-hmm. So he took his shirt off, and I used to wear gray wife beater t-shirts underneath or undershirts. And I saw him, and his was just a little stretched out, and it didn't fit, so it wasn't.
No!
And I was just like, "Oh Lord." I was like, I stopped wearing gray t-shirts after that because it looked like it was dingy white.
I got you.
And it was stretched out, so it wasn't like. And I was just like, "Oh my God, do I come down the stairs looking like that?" Oh no! And I threw it. So I don't wear gray t-shirts anymore. Thank you, Casey and JoJo. Yes, I am officially feeling some kind of way about my birthday twice. They got me. I was planning. I said, okay, 51 is gonna be 50, and now it's on a Sunday. I'm not coming to work on Monday. I'm just letting y'all know.
What?
I'm not coming to work on Monday in protest. I'm not. I'm just not coming on Monday.
You gonna call off?
I'm telling y'all now. No, I'm telling y'all now I will not be here on Monday. I'm gonna be mad. I
don't know how I feel about that.
Pardonnez-moi. Excuse me. Is she of 2 days a week? Is like, hold on, the brother can't get a day off? Yeah, I'm not coming. Oh, no, I'm taking a day off in protest. I am. I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I'm just not.
What you gonna do?
The same thing I'm probably doing on my birthday, nothing. Now I'm going to be working. I'm going to be working. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be working. I was just like, I can't do Keith Washington this weekend. I would do, let me tell you, I really would. I'd do like some crazy joint, like birthday dinner and Keith Washington for, I don't even know if I got any friends really. Except for I don't even know I got any friends to invite to the birthday party that really like me. Not like the people that, you know what I'm saying? This whole COVID thing got me all confused. Because I feel like I don't know who my friends are. Like, I don't even know who to talk to no more. Like, I feel like I see you, Riis, the people I got, you know what I'm saying? I've been making friends on the campaign trails. Because I be, will you be my friend? I don't know what to do in this COVID world no more.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Maze.
They stole my birthday twice.
You can have a virtual party.
I don't want a damn virtual party.
You can have cake and punch.
I want a damn. I did used to like cake and punch, but it was sugar punch. It's sugar. Cake and punch is like a sugar rush, especially if you get it with the white frosting, like the white, not buttercream. What's the other one? Yeah, white buttercream frosting with some. That used to be at church. Like you know what? Ruthie, I just figured it out. Why white people do not put sugar in the Kool-Aid?
Why?
Because at the church, the white people at church, because they had the sugar in the dang on cake. You ever been to a white people party after church? They always got nasty Kool-Aid with cake
and
punch. And like, because you really shouldn't eat cake. It should be cake and milk. I don't even like milk now, but you know what I'm saying? Like
cake and water.
Oh, God. No, that's like cereal and water. No. It's cake and ice cream.
Do you like the cake with the little bitter flour on it? You know what I'm talking about? How some of the
No, I don't.
Why do people do that? Do people like the flavor of that? That bitter.
I hate red. The red food coloring or something that it is, because even if you make red frosting, it tastes nasty.
I can't figure out what's up with that.
I don't know why people put that nasty thing on there, because it look good. I mean, I'm saying, like, a lot of times they just do the stuff because them cakes be looking good. Like, if you go see the cakes, like, at the places, it be wrap around the whole thing. It don't even really be a cake.
It don't really be tasting good.
Right. It just be like, ooh, look, I got a purse for a cake. Ooh, I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, because,
Purse for a cake.
I remember do you remember when people used to make, my mom made me a Mr. T cake one time.
What?
Yep. It was like you would buy the pan from, I can't remember the cake company, but you buy the pan and then they had the kit and the frosting and everything. I'm going to Tanil, you got that picture. That's when I had white people birthday parties. And
what's that?
Well, I lived in Bolingbrook and we were the only black people there. So all of my friends were the white people from church. And so they would be like the one time a year they were able to come to our house. Mm-hmm. You can go to Mazon's birthday party, but we got to be out of there by 7.
Oh, their parents came too?
No. The white parents wasn't coming. They was like, oh, no, we not doing that. We not doing that. They was like integrating it. I'm going to have to go through. One day, I should write my own, like, book.
You can do that.
You think somebody will read it? I got a lot of crazy stories. I would.
You're going to have to put some, one of them little, like, bangers in there to make them pick it up. Them little teasers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be like, because who wants to read a book about a dude who grew up in Bolingbrook? Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way about my birthday.
If I recall, you was feeling like this last year, too.
Because COVID stole my damn birthday.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
You could do stuff. You got your papers? You got your passport? Why don't you jet out? You know I'm going out for my birthday, right, in a couple weeks. Just reminding you. I told y'all last year. Yes, I told y'all
Ruthie.
last year,
Hey,
and I
Reis.
said y'all was gonna
That's
feel
why
this
she
exact same
pre-wrapping.
way.
She pre-wrapping her neck right now.
No.
Look, she got the pre-wrap on. She trying to get the. She got that thing. One of them things that save your neck. So he go. Dexter gonna be like, "Excuse me, what?" Oh, they gonna be like, "Ruthie, you back?"
But you should do a little weekend getaway. It ain't too late. You can find you a little cheap flight, because of Omarion. You can fly out for cheap. Get on Groupon.
The signatures won't count. Signatures in Jamaica don't count. Let me just
man.
Let me tell you, if I could get if signatures in Jamaica counted, I'd be. But I'm busy building a political operation because they coming to knock us off the map.
Well, you having a good birthday then, doing what you love. I'm gonna see you on Saturday too. We can celebrate your birthday Saturday.
Yes. 3 degrees. Oh, Lord, it's the Mace Jackson Show. Ruthie Moore is in the building. All right, let me say what's up to my man, DJ Riis the Ruler, who is also in the building. DJ Riis the Ruler, how you feeling this morning?
You know I'm blessed by the best. You already know the rest. But yeah, you know what, Ruthie? I slightly remember.
Thank you, Reis.
I don't know. Slightly though. I don't know. You said, you always be
Reis,
on
you was on the good. You was on the good side. There. See, Reis, you.
No, I'm just saying I don't know. She always gone, so it could have been a time before. I'm gonna have to go research and look. But
I'm gonna get the footage.
The footage.
You gonna have to. You ain't gonna remember the day.
I'm not.
I know. I know you ain't gonna get no footage. You gonna be talking about. She gonna be on. She gonna send us. You gonna make up a video, right? Reis, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Ruthie gonna cut up a whole spot. She gonna be like, here you go, right here.
Here you go, Reis. Play the spot. Play the spot.
Reis, you gonna be part of the conspiracy.
Now it's
you gotta remember you gotta remember, Reis. You gotta remember where your loyalty lies, man. Cause Ruthie a trick on you.
Smart man.
Ruthie a trick on you.
No, I won't. See,
you won't, Ruthie?
Nope, he already know what it is.
Ruthie, you won't trick on Reis?
You gotta say
no,
right
he
now,
already
Ruthie.
know what it is.
You gotta say yes right now.
Yes,
Ruthie.
yes.
You slipping.
It depends on what it is, Maze.
How much? It depends on how much. What it is.
It depends on what it is. I ain't no snitch.
You just write it down on a piece of paper and just drop it on.
I appreciate it.
You must not. Don't see, Ruthie. Your loyalty has to be undying to me.
It is. 2 days a week, man. I'm here.
All right, y'all. That is the Soul Plane is in the building. So let's do this. Let's get the Soul Plane up to 60,000 feet. Let's get it up, up, up and away. I am your host, Mace Jackson. Got my girl Ruthie Moore and DJ Riis the Ruler. Ruthie, is Arne Duncan finally in the mayor's race? I think yesterday's speech to the City Club was the. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, the mayor is about to be in a 2-year campaign. Because every violence commercial on TV is going to be about a referendum on her. And I think it only behooves the candidates that are running to take full advantage, because she does not have the wherewithal to fend off. Like, she is going to be under 2-year assault inadvertently and advertently. And so yesterday was the opening salvo of the business community trying to decide who their candidate will be. I got to say, I think Arne Duncan starts out, once he jumps in, as the presumptive front runner amongst the challengers. But I am looking forward to seeing who else is jumping in. I'm gonna be honest with you. Since y'all, I'm excited about Cam Buckner.
Really? I'm looking for Stacey Davis Gates.
Stacey, she gotta make it out of CTU though. And I think if my thing with Stacey is that the way that and I feel like this is actually the mayor's campaign kind of boxing her in, trying to a little bit, by saying that she's more concerned with her political career, which kind of keeps her, if she to be the formidable force that she intends to be, she needs to stay at she needs to have CTU.
Yes, it.
But they're trying to make her say throughout this process that she won't run for mayor, right? I think they make it over the hump. I don't know that they're going to get thrown out at all, but I do think that the whole goal of this is to make her stand down in the mayor's race, and she's been pretty savvy about not saying she won't run. So it'll be interesting to see there. You say Stacey Davis Gates.
Yeah, I would love to see that. But, I think it's interesting that the mayor is like, hey, y'all, remember Arne was trying to defund the police? And you see now Arne trying to walk that back. And he's like, well, really, I was just, talking about a redeployment of resources. But something you said, Maze, is sticking with me. Every time I see Arne Duncan say anything about violence, I think about how Chicago get all that money for violence prevention. So how is he trying to point the finger at the mayor when he is the violence prevention person?
And she kind of christened him that way. Susan Lee came from him. Like, they were kind of in charge of it. We're going to talk about that at 7 o'clock. So save all your good insights for then, because you be dropping nuclears. Like, we ain't even at DEFCON, 1 yet. You dropping nuclear bombs. You supposed to say, we got to build up to that, Ruthie. Dang. Jesus.
Plenty of artillery.
All right. Then did you see, just in the face of violence, which I do believe will be the campaign theme for the next 3 years, Kim Foxx, Lori Lightfoot, and Superintendent Brown held a joint press conference over the murder of Melissa Ortega in Lito Velita, 8-year-old caught in gang crossfire, and they all came out together. You know that, let me just tell y'all, I'm going to say this again. Everybody be faking with the masks. So this is what I gotta understand.
What you mean?
So either you're going to wear the mask through the press conference.
I got you. Pandemic theater.
Right. You write that down. That's gonna be. We need that. We need that. We need to be like, we need to start talking about what are pieces of pandemic theater, because when it was time to cry or to be serious, the mask just doesn't convey it through the eyes. So they took them off. But it's like, how you talking in the press conference through the mask the whole time when it ain't time to cry? And then when it's time to cry, you got to take the mask off and take it off. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to keep the mask on during the press conference, keep the mask on during the press conference, period. Right? You don't take it off to be like, let me show you so you can see that I'm serious. So you get this picture.
I've been feeling this way, and I made the correlation between what I call TSA security theater and this. Like, it's just, it's not, it doesn't make sense. It's not logical for me to have my mask on but take it off while I'm eating and drinking. It's stupid. But they say, well, any amount of prevention is good. But it's just like,
they said wear the mask that make you feel comfortable. Ooh, I got my Will I Am mask coming. Ruthie, it's gonna be like a robot mask. I'm telling you, it's gonna.
I saw those.
It's got like a fan on both sides, so it's an inhale, exhale. So it put the air out. It'd be like, yeah, Mace Jackson. You got earphones and your home would be like, I'm gonna be like, I'm ready to be a cyborg. I'm gonna be like Ruthie.
Sound good.
It's gonna be fresh with my coat. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm gonna be like, it's the Maze Jackson morning show. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What you talk about, huh? I got my built-in earplugs. Will I Am? I'm just saying. I'm gonna be at the. I was gonna say I'll be at the club. I'm gonna be in bed.
I did watch that press conference and I thought it was interesting. But I do think that they all do need each other. Because everybody got to say that they doing something.
I need you. I
will say one thing I did not like. This is the only thing that I did not like.
It's the only thing you didn't like? Because I'm sure it's a lot I did.
No, it's just one thing that stood out to me. What? That since we've been talking about, black empowerment, when Kim Foxx said that the little girl was time to live the American dream. That kind of made my little antennas go up. And it made me kind of think about, what is the American dream? And, if a Latino family can, come across the border to live the American dream, what is the American dream? And, what does that look like for me as an American? Do I even have access to that?
Wait a minute, didn't we say we wasn't calling ourselves American? I mean, ain't that the bad thing?
It's just an interesting concept, the American dream, when we think about the context of ADOS, Foundational Black Americans. What else we be calling ourselves? What's the name we going with? Freedmen. All of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I ain't saying the American dream is only mine, but
when we getting our American dream?
But come on now.
We're going to talk about a little bit more of that later on today. Let me see what else. Did you see State has... Hey, Riis. I think you was here on the first... Ruthie, were you here on the first day? You had switched to Mondays. Remember the first day we came back and I told you about my experience with the fake COVID testing locations?
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
And, like, I got to tell you, I feel like those suckers have been up for, like, at least since COVID has been going for at least 2 years. Now, all of a sudden, they are cracking down on them everywhere in the state. They had another, like, and even the ones that look fancy.
Yeah.
Because you, like...
I've been keeping a kind of a close eye on just testing and testing availability. Like, I don't know, I've just kind of taken an interest in it. And, you know, I got a trip coming up. So, I got to get a test. And this time around, it is not as easy or as accessible for me to get a COVID test, particularly for travel, because that's seen as kind of like a luxury.
Well, let me tell you where to go. If you need a place, I got a place. And, no, I'm serious. I got a place for you.
I found somewhere.
Oh, no, I mean, but, like, just the place where people be going.
Okay.
Right? So if you got to go, and they don't be on the whole take. Ain't no, just where the white people go.
Yes, I would like to connect.
Okay. I'm just telling you. I know I'm just saying, the white people that got to go on the trip, and they can't afford for their junk to be piled up in the back.
Hey, check this out. From a for-profit standpoint, them joints cost $350.
What?
To get a rapid PCR COVID test
and
for travel.
And guess what? And they're not regulated medically. All you need is a business license.
What?
So you don't have to have any type of, right? That's why, man, please. You want to know why black people is dying in our neighborhoods? I ain't gonna tell you, because it was profitable. You get paid $350 to not tell you got it.
Oh, my God.
Go home with that, though. We'll tell you about it in 3 weeks. We'll send it back to you in 3 weeks after you done infected everybody.
Like your test sitting in the trash bag.
Right. Or in a box to FedEx. Back to CPS. But who knows? What am I talking about? All right. You know what? I done blew past the break. Let's take a quick break. Let's say what's up to then we're going to welcome our church-going family, and we will be back after these messages.
The Mays Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Join Mickey, Elsa, Woody, and more at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Playing January 20 to 23rd and February 3rd to 6th at Allstate Arena. Free parking with ticket purchase.
And now, traffic and weather.
Yo, who said devotion had to be sad? Yo, check this out. The Lord is my shepherd, I want. He's making me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. God's gonna turn it around.
Come all the way with me.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:38 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports traffic and weather update. In sports, DeMar DeRozan powers the Chicago Bulls to a 111-105 victory over the Toronto Raptors. Over the traffic on the Kennedy, O'Hare to the Loop is 20 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare will be 17. On the Edens is locked in at 28 minutes in both directions. On the Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop is 32 minutes. Back out to Thorndale will be 28. On the Stevenson, both directions will be 32 minutes, while on the Bishop Ford, from I-80 to the Dan Ryan will be 53 minutes, 38 minutes to I-80. The Dan Ryan is 22 minutes to the Loop, 13 minutes to 95th. On DuSable Lakeshore Drive South, 55th to Jackson and Jackson to 55th will be 7 minutes and 8 minutes north. That's Randolph to Bryn Mawr and Bryn Mawr to Randolph. Today's weather, it is currently 21 degrees and cloudy. Today will be a high of 30 with a low of 12. I'm Riis the Ruler, and here's God's Gonna Turn It Around here on The Mays Jackson Show.
Back to glory. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come all the way with me. Don't leave me now. Come all the way with me. Oh, please. God's gonna turn it around.
to the grave, from the grave back to glory. Glory to Gethsemane, to the grave, from the grave back to glory. Glory to Gethsemane, to Golgotha, to the grave, from the grave. Glory to Gethsemane, to Golgotha, oh, Golgotha, to the grave, from the grave. Dear Lord, it's me again. I'm calling on you. You did it before. I believe that you can do it again. Somebody calling you right now, Lord. If it ain't one thing we need, somebody else needs you for another.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl Ruthie Moore, my man DJ Riis, the ruler, in the building. Hey, y'all, I want to say what's up to everybody who is tuned in to us on WBGX 1570 AM. That's right, WBGX 1570 AM, where you can catch us every day, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8. That's where the Saints tune in, at 6:30 to 8. Sinners get here at 6 o'clock. They stay till 9 because, you know, they got some extra work to put in. You know, they got to do the spiritual push-ups. They got to run some laps. Then we welcome the Saints. But I also want to thank everybody that tunes in to us every day on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live. Thank you all. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Mo, in the building, plus DJ Riis, the ruler. Ruthie, I'm going to run through a couple more of these headlines, then we'll get into the social media question of the day. Shout out to everybody who got a neighborhood opportunity grant. Get ready for those to start rolling all the way out regularly. I don't like when they show the black people who got the... Let me back up. Let me stop. Congratulations to everybody who got a neighborhood opportunity grant. I think they got $1 million to switch Seaway into a Fat Burger. That's going to be slick. Fat, what's that show? How they didn't? What y'all you young people grew up on with? Welcome to Fat Burger. May I help you, please?
It's Good Burger, Maze.
Fat Burger, Good Burger, Good. So you mean all this time I've been eating Fat Burgers, thinking I was getting a good burger? I thought when I went to LA, I went and got a Fat Burger because I thought that was I
hope it's like dine in.
It is.
Not like no. I hope people are able to dine in. Just because something is dine in, don't mean they're gonna let people sit in there. That's what I've been noticing a lot of. I've always thought that there was a lack of sit-down restaurants in like black neighborhoods, and even during the pandemic, it's like super a lack of sit-down because most of them they put the chairs on top of the thing. It's like no dine in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't really. Now that I think about it, I really don't sit down and eat in many black. The only place I really think about like that is Truth, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Actually though, it's a couple it's a new place that opened up. A brother just opened up in the West Loop.
Mm-hmm.
That sit down.
Good.
I can't think of the name of it now, but yeah, man, and I missed the grand opening. Dang nabbit. All right. Oh, Tennille, is Peaches open down? Is Peaches still doing dining? I know I want one of them Peaches. Did you see Peaches had the them hoodies they had?
Mm-mm.
So you ain't see Tennille showed up to the you dig with the King Day hoodie. And she had on the
I need some of that coffee.
That peach coffee.
It's so good.
Man. Georgia peach coffee.
I used to go through like a bag a month.
That of coffee?
It's so good. You ever had that peach?
Yeah, you know, I like their regular coffee. I'm not a peach coffee. Like I feel like I'm not there yet with the coffee.
I thought it was gonna be like what, but it actually no, it's like subtle.
You know what, man, we need to go dine in at Peaches and get some of that. We should have a breakfast.
I done ate so much peaches.
You done ate so much peaches.
That's so good.
I want some compote. What you call it? I want me some peach compote.
I don't know. It's just they got flavor.
They do. I like.
It's
I know
good
you're not supposed to say
seasoning.
this, but that bacon is good too. even the duck bacon, quack quack. I would be like, where you getting?
I had that one time.
Duck bacon.
It was like
Right.
the first time I had it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They still got that.
Yeah, they got duck bacon.
still
You
got
know, they famous for it. You know, you don't remember when they used to have the turducken hot dogs?
Mm-mm.
What was you remember when they had H dogs?
I ain't never had no turducken hot dog.
You couldn't figure out what kind of hot they had, like turducken hot dogs. They had like pecan hot dogs. It was all type of stuff over there. Anyway, man, we're gonna have to go grab us something to eat at Peaches. Shout out to Chef Cliff Rome. Oh, and did you see Nicole Hannah-Jones came over to Peaches? Not Peaches, came over to and I got a signed Nicole Hannah-Jones 1691. What's the book?
Y'all know something about the.
Tennille got me a signed copy. I did not.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't able to make it, but she got me a signed copy. But did you see Nicole Hannah-Jones spoke to the Union League Club? They didn't want her to, and they thought she was militant. And she was really, on King Day, she spoke, and they didn't want her to speak because she was the critical race theory person. And she read a Dr. King speech.
Okay.
And they didn't know it was Dr. King.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's good.
She's like, I ain't gonna never get to do that again. But they was like, you militant, you're not for Dr. King.
Like, what? It was his
words.
words.
His words.
That's not the king we knew.
That's not the king. Man, can I tell you yesterday? Did you see yesterday? No.
See what?
The show yesterday?
Oh, a show called Yesterday.
No. The Mays Jackson show. Yesterday.
Oh, yes. Yes, about being black. The
Man,
benefits.
that brother was dope. That was I was not planning on talking to him. And you know how sometimes you book an interview and you be like, dang. Now we having a mathematician come on next week. Because, you know, I hate math. But she was like, black people invented math. I was like, somebody should have told me that.
I know. I think that
30, 40 years ago. If I would have known black people invented math, I was like, who made up this bull? Yeah, I'm sitting in Algebra 3. You like, now if I would have known that Algebra 3 was what's the ladies with the rockets that got us to NASA? Come on, Taraji P. Henson and
Hidden Figures people.
Right. If I would have known that it was more like if they would have had Hidden Figures back when I was a kid, I probably would have tried math just a little bit more.
I'm with you on that.
But man, I was like, this math is for the birds. The only thing I want to know is how to count money, and then I learned how to count boats. And I kind of forgot.
That is money.
Well, shoot, not for black people.
Oh.
Okay. Ruthie, did you see they forcing Judge Breyer out of the Supreme Court? And they forcing him out too.
But you know
this
what?
Is hilarious.
Come on now, they ain't forcing them.
Ruthie.
They can't let another Ruth Bader Ginsburg happen.
Ruthie, that's why they forcing him out. He like 83, you gotta go. What do you mean I gotta go? I'm fine. Look, they pushing his chair out the top. He like, I'm not going. They pushing his chair. He like, I'm not ready.
I thought this was a life appointment.
Right. He like, I'm 83. I feel fine. Right. They like, look, Joe, and we gonna talk about this because Joe Biden is slipping so far in the polls that they had to we got to throw this white boy up out of here because if we don't get us a black woman.
Ain't they nervous?
Ruthie, they know, and they got to get him out. And
Ain't
they got
nervous?
They got to get him out and appoint this lady before the midterms because they know if the Republicans are taking the House and Senate back. And if they take the House and Senate back, Ruthie, they're going to do just like, remember how Barack Obama had an appointment Merrick Garland, who is now the head of the, because they was like 2 years, we waiting. We'll block his appointment. And then the day after President Trump came in, then they was like, same rules. Let him in. And they let him in. The Democrats was like, no fair. Right? Democrats like, hey, Joe, look, you're not going to be 85. You're not going to make it to 80. You 83, you're going to make it to 85 right when Trump come back. And then you're going to die. And Trump going to be like, and now we are reinstituting slavery.
What?
I mean, the Supreme Court, they're going to have the Supreme Court. They're going to be like, Plessy versus Ferguson, reverse. Look, Ruthie, I'm just saying. And that's why they push a dude out. So we're going to talk about
Critical race theory. We're going to reverse Brown versus the Board of Education.
There it is. There it is.
You're right.
I'm telling you. They got the red states. Y'all gonna be around here. I told you. And then Ruthie, I told you better learn to cook now.
Here you go.
You gotta start cooking now.
Here you go.
Y'all, look, all y'all women out here. Y'all got about two.
Tale,
Y'all got about 2.5 years till they come back. You see, that's why I bought the Will.I.Am mask early. Right? I'm just testing it out to tell y'all which ones y'all gonna need. How about this one? Who would the Bears pick as the head coach? Man, Riis. You think we gonna get Caldwell? Who we gonna get, man? You think they gonna let us have a black head coach, a black quarterback, and a black GM? The Grabowskis is just waiting so they could call us niggas.
Nah, they just,
They are. Because if it goes left, they gonna be like,
the only thing about it. They just can't go left. So it's like,
Riis.
if it go left,
Race in Chicago will be back. I don't know if I want all three, because they will destroy the whole dynasty if they don't win in 2 years. 3 black people in the top spots. Oh, and we ain't never coming back after that. Because you know a black coach got 2 years to go to the Super Bowl. If you don't go to the Super Bowl in 2 years, you're a black coach. You up out of here.
Preseason.
Right. Right.
You lost a preseason game?
You on the hot seat. You on the hot seat. Oh, my God. CTU leaders in trouble or nah? I don't know that the CTU leadership is in trouble right now. What I do think, though, is that all of these editorials and all of this stuff that you're seeing is an effort to take some of the external political out of CTU and get them focused on inside. Like if I can start a war inside of your camp, then you got to worry about focus on inside instead of being worried about me being running for mayor. And I think part of what they're trying to do is pin Stacey Davis Gates into a corner and say, if you're going to be our chief or you're going to be the next up, are you going to be running for mayor or no? Because if you are, can you really tell your base that gives you the power that you about to bounce on them? So I think that part of what you're seeing is an effort to keep Stacey Davis Gates out of the race because of the weakening of their base internally.
You don't think she could do the Karen Lewis?
No. I think that the universe is different now. I think that Karen Lewis presided over the changing. I think it's now changed, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like Karen Lewis, CTU is still sort of black. And she presided kind of over the melting pot of it. Then Jesse Sharkey rose as it melted. But now I don't know that the white folks are really, that are now in the top spots, are really trying to lose their money over these skirmishes in the black neighborhood.
I don't know, because I think that a Stacey Davis Gates would have a certain like labor appeal, and I think that labor is a huge point of contention that's bubbling, that almost bubbled over, but that's still a point, like workers' rights, and I think she might be able to tap into that.
I think it's 2 labors in Chicago. I think it's the socialist labor. And it's the union labor. And I think that even as you're seeing the crime and violence and everything, I feel like a lot of that is tied to that conceptually, like that whole socialist labor movement. And so I think it'll be interesting. I don't doubt you, Ruthie. I just think that right now this is what you're seeing happen at CTU is a way to get them out of the political realm and back out of the external political realm and draw them back into their internal political realm. 55, when CTU used to do stuff and they was running 80s and 85% of the votes, it was one thing. I think when you got a 55% works and you got the work stoppage and you got a whole bunch of people pressing, like, I feel like the Latinos there was a time when CTU and the mayor's office were collaborators, if that makes sense, during the black era. So Mayor Daley didn't want no fights with the teachers union. So he gave them whatever they wanted, and they like worked in lockstep. That's how him and Marilyn Stewart. I think that was the model that the city would prefer. And I think they're trying to now build it with the Latinos. So when you look at the people that are, like Stacey and those guys were still part of the fighting era. I think the Latinos are part of the assimilation era. Like, they all was at the same MLI classes, right? So Pedro was in MLI and Freud was in MLI, right? And so you're looking at people who like, look, man, we ain't got to be in these fights like this. We can work this out. And so I just think that Stacey and Jesse have to be very careful of their flank, because I think there are a lot of interests that would like to undermine them internally. And Ruthie, someone always wants to be the king, right? If somebody externally says, "Hey, Ruthie, we can help you you be with us, we'll help you take the top slot," don't be surprised if people would take that opportunity. Hey, y'all, that is oh, did you get your home test yet, Ruthie?
Nope.
Did you order them?
Yep.
Because I saw a lot of people on Facebook posting yesterday.
They got them? Okay.
Talking about they got them. I didn't order none. And then, I wrote on here my birthday weekend. Anyway, I'm not coming on Monday. I'm boycotting y'all. I had no birthday party. Anyway. All right, y'all. Hey, Riis. I know we a little bit late, but I know you got it somewhere in there. So why don't you go ahead and tee it up for me? I'm ready.
It's time for the social media question of the day.
Ruthie, will the first black woman Supreme Court justice make Joe Biden good again with black people? I was watching, open up the phone lines, Riis. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. I was watching Meet the Press this week. Joe Biden now has the lowest presidential ratings in the history of presidential ratings. Like lower than Trump, lower than Jimmy Carter, lower than everybody. Key losses are independents and blacks, who have basically lost interest, according to the Meet the Press poll, in Joe Biden's presidency. When they interviewed black people around the country, people said that black people were like, I feel like Joe Biden has ignored us, has not dealt with our issues. And so now, Ruthie, I was telling you, we saw Justice Breyer being forced out of the U.S. Supreme Court because Joe Biden has made a promise that he would nominate the first black woman to become the next Supreme Court justice. So we got a black man in Clarence Thomas. We had another black man by the name of Thurgood Marshall. So it's now a black woman's time. I want to know, is it enough? Because I think that Joe Biden has found out that Kamala, she not enough. No, just seriously. Like, I think that the Kamala, I think all y'all chucks and pearled out Kamala stuff has faded. Like, I think even black women are like, we ain't gonna ride the lady, but she ain't really about us.
She ain't hitting like she said she was gonna hit.
Right.
I'm with you.
And so now, with the Voting Rights Act failing, with his poll numbers slipping, they already talking about, is he gonna run again? Would he choose Kamala Harris? Joe Biden is now in a position where, if going into the midterm elections, if he doesn't deliver something for black people, it is likely to be a political murder of the Democrats during the midterms. And one of the ways that they believe that they can kickstart or reinvigorate the black vote is through the appointment of a black woman Supreme Court justice. Although she will have a very nominal voice because the conservatives now dominate the space. Is it enough? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. First of all, I don't know that I'm going for the first black woman thing too tough no more. Can you do the job? And are you scared to represent us in our interests? But let me ask you, Ruthie, do you think that the appointment of the first black woman Supreme Court nominee will be enough to get Joe Biden back good with black people? Will it excite the voter base?
Heck, no.
What?
I think it will, but will it excite the voter base? Possibly. But will it galvanize people? No. Because what issues, like, okay, so if they trying to say like, oh, okay, it's going to be a black woman, what issue specifically is impacting black women enough that's
Abortion.
all the way up at the Supreme Court
Abortion.
for them to say we need to put a black woman here to make this decision on behalf of black women?
Abortion. Y'all need the right to have abortion.
But who's to say that that they gonna go that way? Like, they might be a little more conservative.
Not a black woman. She is first of all, she cannot be. They will not nominate a pro-life black woman. That's not. You can't. Democrats can't do that. They just passed a law to say they don't got to tell you if your 14-year-old is having an abortion. What are you talking about? So I don't know what issues. What other issues are there, Ruthie? Reparations.
I just asked you. That's why I said it ain't. What benefit would it be? Now, it is a lifetime appointment.
Slavery.
So it's probably one of those things where it's just like, okay, y'all ain't gonna get nothing tangible right now, but just wait, because she on that for life. So something might come up.
But all the other people that Trump appointed are on there for life too, and they young. He appointed young whippersnappers, like young.
I mean, you know what? I like the idea of a black woman being. I like the idea of an ADOS black woman being a Supreme Court justice, because I think that I want to make the distinction.
Are we sure that all these are ADOS?
I don't know. I have not vetted through all. That's what I'm saying, because they'll pull it.
That's what.
But I don't want the black woman narrative to be used by the Democratic Party.
Oh, it is though.
To paint the Republicans in opposition to the pick as racist.
It's gonna happen though. That's what's going. I mean, I feel like we gonna have another one of those moments where we gotta get behind. Like, you done played us, and is this good enough? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Riis, black woman Supreme Court Justice, man, Joe Biden. Donald Trump ain't gonna do that. What you think, Riis? Wouldn't that get you excited? Wouldn't that make you want to vote Democrat?
Got y'all again. They love it. They love it. They love it. We sit here talking about how he ain't done nothing. You know what? I'm going to get the black people. I'm going to go ahead and get them a black woman in the courts, and they're going to vote for me again. That's what we going to go off of for another 4 years. Okay. All right. I'm with it. Let's vote Democrat and cry another 4 years, y'all. Come on.
Oh, Riis, you tripping, man.
No, you tripping. He has done nothing. Dave asking if the man got any sense when he go do an interview now. He got the lowest. He's lower than Trump. It's lower than Trump. And if he run again, he gonna get us, man. He gonna keep getting us. Y'all gotta come on, man. Like, we have to make a statement. Like, I understand we Democrat, but we have to make a statement and go the other way.
What we gonna say? We don't want no black woman?
No, but I'm saying, but we can't just accept that though. Like we can't just say, all right, well, he did that, you know, and you know, we cannot. We have to want more, and we have to hold them accountable for that. Like, they do so much for everybody else, and then like we get there you go. Well, I did this one thing, but you did 10 other things for everybody else, and then we gonna keep voting Democrat because they know they can do the bare minimum for us, and we be so satisfied. Like, come on, like we have to do something, even if we are a Democrat. Like, I'm gonna vote a Republican.
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Joe Biden, like, don't be asking me about my Supreme Court pick. If I want to have me a black woman Supreme Court pick, I'm gonna have it, and don't you be a stupid son of a gun. Ruthie, you ain't going. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Will Joe Biden get us? Will get black people? I'm gonna tell you, Stacey Abrams Gates gonna be on the TV calling y'all up, talk about the Republicans are trying to stop us. You gonna be like, go on, girl. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We gonna be back. Y'all give us a call though. I want to hear from you. 872-259-7474.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Join Mickey, Elsa, Woody, and more at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Playing January 20 to 23rd and February 3rd to 6th at Allstate Arena. Free parking with ticket purchase.
Yeah, man. Ideas, man. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you want to be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you want to be free. Let's go. Standing my ground, I can't mess around now. It's like my time is in a bottle, captured by your love, babe. Now I know women's got this thing going on. We can't stay around so long, but I wanna come correct. Baby, get your foot off my neck. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. Understand clearly that you wanna be free. It's the time that you spend making me think within. Is the trust still beginning? Fade away from beginning of the day. I can see you trembling times, and I can see you wondering mine. Is it me considered? Shoot us with it. See, you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see, baby, that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free, yeah. I'm just trying to be the best I can. You can call me the troubling man. Matter of fact, I'm from the side of the street. Baby girl, you're calling on me. At the time that I feel the presence around me, something that I can't let go. It's your time and everything around me there. I just wanna hold on, but you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. I just wanna come correct best I can. Baby, get your foot on my neck. And just before you just leave, baby, I've been trying to tell you I can't breathe. You don't have to find me, baby. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you want me free. Damn pressure, baby. I just want pressure, baby.
Back to the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
I told y'all, yeah, this a dangerous show. Don't go to church if you ain't trying to help us. Don't even try to be around and can't protect us. We see the lies now of the politicians. We need money and no symbolism. It's Mace and Riis and Ruthie and Ty explaining how we all come from God, giving us tools to beat the odds. If we united, our movement gon' stop. If they ain't trying to help us, they ain't trying to do nothing. We gotta do something, we gotta stop running. It's time to confront the problem. Really, you expect, you oppressed, it's all wrong. In the mirror, realize you great. Yeah, we always argue with our brothers, but ain't nobody gonna take our place. Just stay in tune and stay on top about who forward, about who not. Just green light all the black economy. Then watch all the shooting, don't stop. To my black people in power, just remember we put you in power. If you really wanna save all the black princesses, be Mario and not Bowser. They gave us a hard job. We gon' make it if we do it together. Divided we fall, we gotta evolve. With confidence, you are ready before you started. With no confidence in the people, we always gon' be defeated.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world! This is the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Got my co-host, Ruthie Moore. She in here got a ball on her head. Ball. What's that? What the?
They call them pom-poms.
Pom-poms. Ruthie, were you a pom-pom in high school?
No, but I was a majorette in grade school.
Did you have to wear the high boots? Like the big super tall white boots?
We used to wear white girls. Them shoes, white girls.
Oh.
With the little tights.
Yes. Them shoes used to, man, okay. It's the Mace Jackson Show.
They were functional.
Shoes. They were just, where'd you get them from? Venture?
Boy, probably Payless.
Okay. All right, Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Joe Biden is going to get back in good with black people. I be thinking about, like, you know, when you're trying to get back with your girl. Or, you know, you done did something and you want to get back in good. What you got to do? Right? Is it flowers? Is it candy? Is it you just be talking about something stupid? You just make up something stupid to talk about? How you get back good? How do you get back good with black people? Because Joe Biden, in my estimation, has really played y'all. According to Riis. I think a black woman, the first black woman Supreme Court justice, is historical. Yeah. It's almost like having Barack Obama again.
Like how he appointed the Latino lady?
Oh, see, Sandra Sotomayor.
I think I don't know if black people will consider a Supreme Court I don't know if that's like the tangible that we looking for. Like,
because y'all don't know how important it is when we only got 2 votes. I know the white dude is like, wait
who is we? Like, who is y'all? And I don't think we feel a part of the we and the all. So it's like, oh, now y'all need us again. What y'all giving us? Oh, we'll give you a black woman nomination.
Right. That is what they are gonna run on, and they're gonna call.
I'd rather have reparations. If I had a choice, I would rather have reparations.
You ain't got no choice. This is what they are giving the Negroes. What are you talking about? They are not consulting you. Somebody white was in the room. I'm telling you what. I've been going through this a lot lately. Black people be knowing what they talking about with black people, but white people think they know better for black people. So somebody black was like, you should talk about reparations. They was like, I've got it. Supreme Court nominee, it's another black person room. You know, if you hit reparations, black people would get fired up. You know what, John? I mean, do you know how many black people I've talked about in my entire life? You think this reparations thing, that's not going anywhere. But I'm telling you, they'll love this black Supreme Court nominee. Get one from the Caribbean, too. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Find one with a O on their last name. Give me a Adebayo.
We need a twofer.
Right, get a twofer. We can get the immigrant. Right, and then they... Anyway, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Is a black woman Supreme Court nominee enough to get Joe Biden back in good with the black people? Let's go to the live line. Riis say y'all gonna be suckers again. I don't think y'all suckers. I think Joe Biden love the black people. What's up, caller? What you say?
Good morning, Maze.
Good morning. Is this Anthony?
Yes, it is.
Anthony, you know when you be like, "Good morning, Maze." I mean, I'm about to get blasted. What's going on?
No, man. Before I forget, that is a beautiful grandchild you had.
Thank you, Jersey J. Shout out to. Did y'all see my grandbaby? She went to her first Disney on Ice, and she was like, this is mine. She thinks that Allstate is hers.
And like I always tell you, that's the best job you're gonna have, being a grandpa.
Thank you, and I love it. I love it.
Man, it's the one job you won't mind doing, and she gonna work you like a job. Trust me, don't worry about that. Anyway, you gonna be her personal job. Anyway, about the Biden thing. Okay.
I'm here. Go tell me. Tell us.
The Biden thing, man. It's the bar is real low. Let's start there. If you look at what the last Democrat in office did for the black community, he used us. If you want to talk about somebody using, he used us and never thanked us. He didn't even say thank
you. He about to thank us with Arne Duncan. Because he about to come and bless our new mayor.
No, he getting ready to finally get up off of us. And everybody, let me stop because this is a family show. But I don't know, man. I see Biden has and tries to do more acknowledgement of the black community than Barack did. Barack, that's one of the problems with voting for some of our people, man. They get in there and they want to make everybody else happy, think that you're just as important as my community, But our community is the only one that's really hurt.
You're right. You are 100% right, Anthony. But I think,
and I don't care if it's the governor of the state of Illinois, the mayor of the city of Chicago, or the president of the United States. They always, as soon as they get in office, they want to make the world a better place and forget who put them there. So I don't know, man. I voted for Biden, and I only voted for Obama once. Okay,
who'd you vote for the second time?
Man, I vote down ballot, man. I didn't want to be bothered with it, Jack.
Okay.
Because that's an option. That's an option. You don't always have to vote on the people at the top of the ballot. You can vote down ballot sometimes too, just so you can say you voted. You know what I'm saying, man? But
well, look, Anthony, I think that makes 100% sense. You just make sure when you vote down ballot this go time, you make sure you hit that carry still for Cook County Assessor. Anthony, I love when you call in, my
problem
brother.
with none of that. I got a feeling she'll make it.
Go ahead. You said you got a feeling what now?
Okay.
Anthony, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to voting in that one.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Make sure y'all support my family. That is my man, Anthony. I think that's Anthony West. Because I be seeing, I be matching up the calls. We got anybody else on the line? Joe Biden is the black woman nominee. Now, Salim said if we nominate Leandra Kruger, we could get a twofer because she black and Jewish. See, we did that twofer stuff the last time with Kamala, and now she done went back to Eastern Asia or wherever she from. All right, caller, you on the Maze Jackson Show.
Hey, how's it going there, mate?
All right. Talk to me, caller.
All right. Here it is. When it comes to the executive branch, mayor, governor, or president, what you need for them to do is just sign the bills and make them into law. That's what you need. What you deal with the lieutenants and the foot soldiers. That's how you get things done. But I'm going to say that for all like here, don't want Trump there because Trump won't sign anything for you. Biden will do what he's told. And when Congress is in the Senate and the House says this is going to pass, and pass it, he signs it. Same thing. Even with the governor has to go to whoever is the legislator, and we back them or we get rid of them and put people that will do the things that we say. That's what it is. So keep Biden, go get rid of Biden, put somebody else there who's not Trump, who's not Mitch McConnell. Well, then hey, I can live with that. Just make sure that what we want gets done. Our time, brothers and sisters, got to realize the fight is in the trenches, not in the office.
Oh. He said the fight is in the trenches, not in the office. Actually, that goes to a thing that we're going to talk about later. I'm a little frustrated. I'm not going to say frustrated. This weekend, I'm not going to be celebrating my birthday because I'm going to be putting bricks in the wall. This Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we are having our first of every Saturday meetings for the Black People First party. Because there's work to be done and it ain't gonna do it itself. There's political work that needs to be done. They keep doing these same tricks. They keep running the same plays. We keep falling for the same thing. And so if we don't start to plant our own flag and start to speak on our own self-interest, we're going to keep getting our people going to be running around here. Y'all going to see our seniors on TV crying because they're going to be talking about, I remember back in the civil rights era when we couldn't get a black woman on the judge court, and they're going to forget about every other issue that we got. So we have to take our narrative back. Caller, you're on the Mays Jackson Show. Is a black woman Supreme Court justice enough to get Joe Biden back in bed with the black people? Is this my man Byron? Byron!
Yes, sir.
Look,
Good morning, sir.
Reis around here smiling and cheesing. He back in the back doing a happy dance because Byron is on the line. Byron done kicked us to the curb. He is now a Reis the ruler. Him and Reis on the same squad.
No, Reis is right. You got to change it up. Tell me something. The black folks in Tennessee, Florida, Texas, are any of them moving to Chicago, Detroit, California, Philadelphia? Are any of those black folks, and they're all in red states, you never heard of anybody black in those red states moving to Chicago? Why is that? They're not scared of the boogeyman. And if the boogeyman is there for you guys, for all these little Negroes who just hate Republicans, then so be it. I'm going to leave out, and my friends are going to leave out, and all you're going to be left with is all these damn criminals and Kim Foxx. That's all you're going to be left with. We got a black mayor, a black county president, a black head of the state rep in Illinois. We got black everything, and what have we gotten? Why come people don't understand the basics? Stop the boogeyman stuff. Get what you can get. That's what Mays does. Mays come on the show. He spent all this money to educate y'all Negroes, and y'all still gonna go and vote the same way over and over and over and get the same damn thing, which is zero. If somebody offering you something, analyze it, get it in writing, and go for it. Mays, do you agree with that? Or yes or no?
I do, Byron. I think Byron. Can I tell you, I'm not who I'm? And first of all, you know I'm not sir. That's my dad. But Byron, I'm not scared of the boogeyman. I'm scared of black people. Right? The boogeyman ain't who scares me. It is our instinctual. Like there is something in us that does not allow us to put our self-interest first. And it is what scares me. Byron, I will tell you that we talk about all the time on this show your interests, right? Like before. So I gave let's say I'll give Richard Irvin all the problems because of the slavery stuff. And I do give him the business on the slavery stuff. But instinctually, but instinctually, without anything else, even though we got JB on tape and I done played the tape 3 million times of him saying how least offensive, we not willing to get a black dude a try. Like, it's very easy. All somebody got to do is say Republican sellout and the chorus starts.
That's it.
And so I'm not scared of the boogeyman. I'm scared of our instinctual reflexive action without thinking about ourselves first. And so, like, when I see this, I can't really speak on we said the same thing about Kamala up front. As Ruthie said, though, you become anti. You get labeled as anti. If you don't, like I was saying, y'all, look, this woman she ain't never been on the team. Ice Cube puts up a piece of paper. We can figure out every reason to denigrate him, and now everybody looking around saying, dag, they got us again. And I know that this black woman Supreme Court justice, while we talking smack, they gonna put a picture of Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell up and say they racist and they against the black woman, and everybody gonna jump off the cliff, and Joe gonna have us singing "We Shall Overcome" again. And because I know that's what's gonna happen, right? It's like, well, I'm gonna keep running up the hill and getting hit not by white people, but the black people that's gonna tell me, right? Like right now, it's white people who helped Richard Irvin, white Democrats who got Richard Irvin into the office in Aurora for the same things that they're going to denigrate anybody black for participating in. And black people will be the first ones calling you a sellout. Orchestrated by white people. So I just, in this case, Byron, I don't think that it's I think we know that there is, the devil is colorblind. I'll give you that. And I'll say that Democrats, I'll say it again, I've been to a Trump fundraiser for super high donors. I've been to a Hillary Clinton, a Bill Clinton, a Obama. The conversations are no different. They all want to know how are they going to use the presidency or that office to become more wealthy. That's what's in the high level conversations. They gas us up to be fighting over sellout Uncle Tom. Man, you with the Republicans, so you a sellout, or you ain't loyal. And the only people whose interests never get addressed, the only people who don't have a choice, in my estimation, in this space are black people, not because white people don't respect the choice, you having a choice, but because they know that they done been working on Negroes for so long that all they got to do is throw sellout Uncle Tom in the mix, and you done lost any perspective of self-interest, and now it is an ideological debate. Byron, you're not crazy. Some of the things that you say make me laugh, right? I think there are a lot of closet black Trump supporters, not because they support his racist ideology or anything like that, but because he shines a beacon on the hypocrisy of a lot of Americans. And you're not crazy, but you can't say it out loud because black people are frustrated on both sides, right? We see we've been getting played from the Democrats, but then if you add water, because racism, that you got the racism powder and you add a little water, mix it up, black people drink it and they gone. And I'm saying it'll be a racist that's mixing the racist powder up for you. You put some water, make some racism Kool-Aid. Joe Biden knows how to make racism Kool-Aid. Now, y'all done heard him say speech after speech from 50 years ago, and you be like, man, that was 50 years ago. And again, and bro, but because he got the power of the D, and not that D, Ruthie, but because he has the power of the D, and I have seen it. I have seen white people walking around with a black man is a sellout t-shirts in a black neighborhood and black people with it. And because I have seen that, it ain't the boogeyman ain't what scares me. It is black folks' undying blindness when it comes to the D and mixing D and R and making it the Democrats racist and Republican. And because Republican has now the connotation of racist, that's what scares me, because if you try to step up, you will get your head handed to you, and it won't be white people. It'll be black people that white people say, go get that black man head for you. It's the Mace Jackson Show. I'm sorry for the long. Go ahead, Byron, I'll let you finish. Oh, you quickly, Reese quick fingered you. All right, Reese, keep them fingers to yourself. All right, let's go to the caller. Caller, you on the Mace Jackson Show.
Yeah, good morning. It's Hassan. How y'all doing?
Hassan, ha. What's up, Doc?
Hey, look, you know, I got Carrie. Just let me know when you're ready. You know what I'm talking about. That's all you got to.
Well, I need to see you on Saturday. I need to see you Saturday, brother.
Okay.
You are one of the core building blocks of what we trying to build. So Saturday from 10 to 1, I need to see you up at TP. But go ahead, talk to me.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. 10 o'clock. Okay, I'll be there. Now, why are we surprised? The Democrats have been selling us short forever. I'm 100% behind Byron. Kamala sold people dreams, chucks and pearls, and she told you before she was running, no, I'm not doing nothing but assistance for black people. And Joe Biden said the same thing. No, I'm supporting Hispanics, and they are the future of this country, and deal with it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And people still running up to Biden. Man, I say it, and I'm not afraid to say it. I didn't vote for Biden. I voted for Trump. And here it is. That brother Irvin, he run for office. I don't care about Christian. I'm running for him. When is it going to take for us to realize that the Democratic Party is selling our dreams? Look at Brother Salim. Look at his comment. He said it's true. Hey, we got to go vote. They keep selling us dreams, and we keep saying maybe next time. No. They know how the game goes. They're using it to their benefit, and we keep selling out. Obama didn't appoint that sister who was his voter base. Then watch Joe Biden. He said he was going to do it. Then watch he don't do it. And people are still going to say, "Oh, we got to keep voting for Democrats. We got to keep supporting Biden." He laughing all the way to the bank and sleeping like, "Hey, I got them good this time. I'm gonna keep getting them because I'm gonna keep selling them dreams." Man, Byron said it in a nutshell, and it's the truth. When are we going to wake up? And here it is. We have the solution to everything with this Black First Party at TP. We have the solution, and people still don't want to come out and support and do that. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get off the phone. Same thing with our billboards that we trying to get up. I looked at generally it's about 150 to 200 people on Facebook Live, and on one time I was on YouTube, it's about 150 to 200 as well. Just imagine if everybody that's viewing paid $100 one time, 100 times 400 is $40,000. We'll be there. What's wrong with that? Tell me. I listen.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that. We have 15,000 right now, right? We did 15,000 for the telethon. Look, y'all, we got to build our own bricks, and we got to educate our people. So, Ruthie, you scared of the boogeyman?
Who is it?
See, that's what we trying to figure out. Reese over there talk about is Joe. How you calling Joe Biden the boogeyman, Reese? Reese over there. See how they be putting black people in a conundrum?
Yep.
See these conundrums they be putting us in?
I mean, I get the whole, like, okay, like, the white man ain't the boogeyman, and, like, I get it. But I think systemic racism is real, though.
I think it is, too.
And so I think just being like, okay, no, it doesn't exist, that don't mean that it don't exist. Like, so I don't know.
I guess my question is, I think it exists. I just think we act like somebody got a light. It's only one. I don't know how to explain it, but the Republicans ain't got a license on racism. Everybody got. All these white folks got some. Like they go to their grandmama house. They go to their granddaddy house. They beat Popo. They don't. Let me just say this. when Popo be at the watching the Trump commercials at the family Christmas dinner, they ain't kicked him out. Don't be like Popo, turn off that commercial. It's the Mace Jackson Show, though. We'll be back after these messages.
The Mace Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Broken screen, crash system. Are you in need of spyware or virus removal from your computer? Well, contact RPC Computer Repair in South Shore and let us help you with all your computer repair services and print needs. Need office or print production services, copies, scans, fax, or even notary service? Then stop by and support RPC Computer Repair and Print Shop located 1741 East 71st Street in the 71st Street corridor, newly revitalized South Shore areas, and let RPC be your one-stop shop, where we believe RPC is your PC. RPC Computer Repair is also a UPS access point where you can drop off and pick up your important packages. So let RPC be of service to you. Call RPC Computer Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. at 773-966-4457. That's 773-966-4457. Visit RPC at rpccomputeringinc.com for more information.
And now, traffic and weather.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 7:37 a.m. I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports, traffic, and weather update. In sports, the Chicago Bulls in action as DeMar DeRozan will help the Bulls beat the Toronto Raptors 111-105 as he scores 29 points to lead the team. Over the traffic on the Kennedy, O'Hare to the Loop is now 35 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare is still 17. On the Edens, inbound from Deerfield to Exchange is 40 minutes. Exchange to Deerfield will be 28. On the Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop is 46 minutes. Back out to Thorndale will be 31. On the Stevenson, from I-355 to the Dan Ryan, 44 minutes. Outbound 32. It will be 53 minutes on the Bishop Ford from I-80 to the Dan Ryan and 38 minutes to I-80, while the Dan Ryan is still 22 minutes to the Loop and 13 minutes to 95th. On DuSable Lakeshore Drive South, things have changed. So 55th to Jackson is 8 minutes. Jackson to 55th is still 7. While on the north side, Randolph to Bryn Mawr is 8 minutes, and Bryn Mawr to Randolph will be 9. Today's weather, it is currently now 23 degrees and cloudy. Today will be a high of 30 with a low of 12. I'm Riis the Ruler. Here's Valerie here on The Mace Jackson Show.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. And are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine that you've been dodging all the time? Are you still dizzy? Oh, yeah. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress.
Won't you come on over? Oh, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over there?
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I am your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the Ruler on the ones and twos. Man, something about that Sam Trump and Valerie. I could have did Sam Trump at my birthday. That would have been dope. Burnt, Ruthie, you said I sing that. Burnt. I need like a rapper or like some Aaron Hall. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby.
Get Biz Marquee.
Could have had you.
Did you say get Biz Marquee?
Oh, you are wow.
Ain't that to do the
Oh, Ruth,
died.
When he died?
Oh my God, Ruth, like 2-3 years ago. Like,
Whoa.
No, he just died last year. Oh, my God. And it was literally his
that.
anniversary of his passing. Just I want to say,
I did not know that. I was just trying to think of an old school rapper for you.
Rest in peace, Biz Marquee. Lordy B.
You
got what I need, but you say it's just a friend. See, you gotta say it now, cause
wow,
you gotta.
Wow.
Why?
We in this whole new world we live in. You know. Did you see the Jeopardy champ?
Mm-mm.
You should see Alexa. Look at the Jeopardy champ who just got ruined, who was just the man. We should have got Tennille. We could have got SWV. I would have did that. We could have got Drew Hill. Tell me what you want. Tell me. You know who else we could get? I saw it was we could get Ready for the World. They got a remix. And they got Tony Thompson. Uh-oh. You see it?
Yeah, I got you.
See? You got what I need, but you say it's just a friend. Tony Thompson. Oh, they don't got Tony Thompson yesterday. Hey, Reese. I mean, Celine, you said Sheila. See, Celine. I'm okay with her competing in Jeopardy. I am not okay with her competing in track and field. It's not fair. It's just not fair. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. It's not fair. And I think in sports, we need to come up with a third category there. But there is nowhere in the world that a female... Let me stop. Sorry. All right. Look, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Before we move on to the next subject, because I want y'all to call and tell me about Arne Duncan, too, because I want to know... I feel like Arne Duncan is the front runner now. Y'all know y'all be talking smack. Black people be talking smack, but y'all know he got a wicked jump shot. Y'all know Arne Duncan is the Eminem of Chicago lab schools. And so he is up next. We're going to talk about that. But before we do, is this black woman nominee going to be enough to get Joe Biden back? Y'all going to let him back in? You know how when your man be acting up, and then you got to decide if you're going to let him back in. Ladies, y'all going to let Joe Biden back in? The brothers, I don't think the brothers going. The brothers are done with Joe Biden. Ladies, y'all going to let him back in. You know, your girl's going to be like, girl, you know he always be doing that bull. I'm going to give him one more chance. One more try. And I know it's going to be, black women, it's going to be y'all that's going to let him back in. Because y'all know, y'all Ruthie, you making that face. Y'all know how y'all do.
It depends on what he talking about.
Right. He gonna be like, baby, I got you this time. It's gonna be different this time.
Live for 4
it's
years.
gonna be different this time.
There's a segment of the population that feels comfort in Joe Biden.
Right. As long as he come home at night.
It's like having a malt shop milkshake to some people. It's like got that nostalgia.
He just got, as long as he come home. As long as he treat me right.
Yeah.
What's that song? I don't care what you do to them girls. Just be good to me. Right?
Really?
Yep. I don't care about the Asians too. Just be good to me. I don't care about the white racists. Just be good to me. I'm telling you, the Jones Girls. Ain't that what the song is?
That's SOS Band.
Just be good to me. He gonna be like,
I did like that song. But now I'm gonna be thinking about Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, right. He gonna be like, I don't care about the last 3 girls. Just be good to me. I'm Joe. He gonna be Joe Biden, and he gonna get his walk in. He gonna come in and get that twirl on y'all. He gonna be like, baby, I'm back. What? Any type of fool could see I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Doom, doom. Black people, I'm back.
Man, y'all had parties for Joe and everything. It was
you don't have to. You don't have to fool with me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Doom, doom. Baby, the blacks. He gonna be like. I'm just telling you. Y'all gonna be like, girl, but he loved me. Gonna be like, but what has he done for you lately? Y'all gonna be like, he got us that black Supreme Court judge. She the one that's married to a white man too. That's what's gonna make it good. Her and Kamala gonna be in the part. Her and Kamala gonna be like, look. Let's go to the lifeline. Is it gonna be just be good to me? The black women gonna let Joe back in. Black men gonna be mad outside, standing in the cold, cause y'all gonna let Joe back in. Caller, you on the Mace Jackson show? What's up?
What up, Mace?
What? Who this? James?
Can you hear me? Yeah, you get my text?
I did. I'll see you on Saturday, brother.
Hey, okay, no, not this Saturday. The following Saturday, Mace. We got a lot of drivers out with COVID, man. We've been working weekends and we're so short staffed. But look, next weekend, if I do have to work, I'm gonna spend $100 in place for myself.
Okay, we'll put that on the signatures. Thank you.
Because we all screwed up at the job, man, with this COVID thing. But what I want to say is, I agree with Brian and the brother Hassan who called in. Everybody calling in talking about, well, I voted for Trump, I voted for Biden. My thing is this. Either one of them. Why are you so happy because you voted for Trump? He ain't gonna do crap for black people either. My thing is this with black people. I think we have to start local. We have to build our foundation local in order to bring something to the table. You understand what I'm saying, May? People call in as if the Republican Party on a federal level is going to do something for black people. Neither one of them give a damn about you. Focus locally. Get rid of these Negroes locally and put somebody that's concerned of what that has the concern for your community locally and start there. I stopped voting federal after Obama. I said, screw them both. Because neither one of them give a damn. Neither one of the parties, especially on the federal level, gives a damn about black people and their concerns. So stop waving your pom-poms because you voted for Trump. Okay, Ann? That's all I got to say.
Reese, he checked you. Check. Remember when people used to be like, check?
They voted for Joe, and look what he's doing. So
he didn't vote for neither one of them.
I'm just saying people.
Hey, right. You're right. Just be good to me. I don't care how many times you played us. Just be good to me. I'm Joe. Hey, man. Joe like, black people, I'm back. Y'all know y'all gonna be like, yep. So I gotta ask y'all a question. Is this gonna be good enough? Is anybody else on that line? Oh, it's two more callers. Give us a call. You gotta sing but before you come, you gotta think of what's the best get back in songs? We gotta come up with the list of songs. What is the best list of songs? I
got one.
What is it?
Ruben Studdard. Sorry.
Hey, get out my head. I swear to God, I better say, baby, I'm sorry for Ruben Studdard.
Remember Ruben? He won American Idol.
Sorry for 2004.
He's real big.
Real big. He
was kicking.
I bet everybody. I don't know.
That was during. He was kicking it during the time.
Ruben Studdard had like one song.
The only person I know from that is Fantasia.
Or that Tank. Please don't go.
Is Tank the baby?
Yeah, Tank that one. I already know.
There are plenty of get back songs that Joe Biden can sing.
What is Joe Biden's get back song? All right, caller, you on the Mace Jackson show. Is this gonna be enough to get black women back? Get Joe Biden back with black women?
Mace.
Yes.
Is this you?
Hello?
Where you at, Mace?
I'm right here.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, Mace. This is Ronnie P. on the South Side.
Talk to me, Ronnie P.
Listen, Mace, if you give me a moment, I have been dealt with black anything
business, anything in over 15 years because I have never been stupid. I've been told we can't have Black Wall Street. Now that is really stupid. It seems that the Christian Catholics don't read their book, don't understand it. And yes, I voted for Trump, and it was ideological. It had nothing to do with the parties. I mean, after all, you vote Democrat, they definitely don't do nothing for you. For the man who wanted just hung up, it is insane to think that how long we're going to keep doing this. Negroes get their master, PhD degree to get in some position so massa could put them in position to keep Black people in their place. It is sad. So sad. Like I said, it's been over 15 years and I still ain't never going to do it again with Black Negroes. I don't have to. Now, I'm doing what I got to do for myself, but I definitely got to do nothing for Negroes. It's a done deal. Ain't going to happen again until I see something different. People, who's that group of Black women coming, they got Biden in? Harvard. Ooh, Lord. It is sad. It's sad. And then you want to holler, didn't everybody what the kids do? Yes, it's clown that they call. Ain't nobody going to do nothing for them. So they do what they do. The police superintendent lied to you. The mayor lied to you. I live in a building right here on 61st in Cottage Grove. It's a senior building. Some people don't even have heat. You people who drive up and down Cottage Grove, yes, some of these people in that building don't have heat.
What?
The mayor cut her. I don't even bother. Call her 611. She just cut me off. Won't even take the complaint. Won't still send a building inspector to the building. No. I will never, ever do anything again with Negroes. That's my comment.
Dang, Ronnie P from the South Side.
That's a clip.
That is a clip. That is a clip. Heard it all before. You been tired of sicking with your sleep last night. You know what it go. Sick of your stuff. I'm tired of you and out all night. What's how that song go? Yep, that's Joe Biden. Heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson on y'all.
Baby, but your lies ain't work.
Wait,
no,
but your lies ain't work no more. Yes, it do. They work. You be like, they work every time. Like, you know, Joe be like, baby, believe me this time. All right, Carla, you on the Mace Jackson show. What is can this get Joe Biden back? Because it ain't the brothers, it's the sisters. Can Joe Biden, y'all gonna let Joe Biden back? Ruthie, look, Ruthie, you gonna be in the kitchen cooking, right? Feet, no shoes on, stirring the pot.
Listen, I've refrained from making this a gendered argument. So we ain't gonna get on the role of Black men in this.
And we out. We tapped out.
Because Clarence Thomas.
Well,
I'm
you
sorry.
gotta get on the road. You gotta get on the gender road because this one nothing but sisters had them tucks and pearls on, right? You know what I'm saying?
What your name is?
So right
I
now,
knew you was back. I knew you couldn't hide from us.
Right now, you got everybody dusting off them tucks and pearls. Come on, ladies. Remember how they was running down the Players Club?
Yep.
Mud, remember? That's how they doing it right now, right? So now, my song is Ain't Nothing Going On
But the rent.
You can put whoever you want to put on there. Cut the check. That's all I want. No reparations, no re-election. I don't give a damn who we put on there. Because at the end of the day, Democrats give you just enough to shut you up. And we have not noticed that change. Joe Biden is drowning. He's drowning in the Republicans, and he's drowning in himself. And he needs who to come and save him. He needs to come and sit up on Mama Pig. That's all this is about. He ain't thought nothing about Black people. Nothing. And the only people that brought up the whole Black woman factor was the media. Black people in the media brought it up because there was a campaign promise. That's all it's about. He said a whole bunch of promises. He ain't kept none of them. That boy drowned in Ukraine, Russia. He sat there and talked to the media for 2 whole hours and stepped all over himself. Hey, Ukraine calling him on the line like, hold on, pimp. What you say? He can't get nothing done. So who else can he go to? They haven't passed enough municipal laws for the Hispanics and illegal immigrants to help them yet. But I want y'all to sing my song with me today. No romance without free man.
Dang!
Ain't nothing going
on but the rent. I'm with you. I'm with that. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Black people are still the highest in the unemployment. Oh, they added 1 million jobs. How many did black people get? Ain't nobody working. They still not hiring X-Time. They still redlining black people. They still looking at everybody. They would rather not have nobody in these businesses than to have a black face in that space. Ain't nothing going on
but the rent. You got to have a J-O-B. That's the Get Back song.
That's it.
Oh, so what we need? You know what you need to find? Gold digger. Let's gold dig. We gonna be on some gold digging, right? We gonna be like.
That's right. We need to get on what Trump was on, the quid pro quo. What you gonna do for me? Voting is about quid pro quo. They made it seem like it was such a villainous thing when Trump was in office. But now we understand. No, what are you gonna do for me for my vote? Hispanics are so much closer economically to Caucasians than black people will ever be. How is that? Because of quid pro quo. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Ain't nothing going on
but the rent. What your name is? What your name is? Don't be trying to hide. I seen you. What your name is? Got about 16 different aliases.
Don't do it. Don't do it to
I ain't gonna do it. I seen you yesterday.
You say nothing about that page.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Break, babe.
I know.
Real
Okay.
talk.
Okay.
All right.
Love y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Yeah, man. Anybody else on that line? Caller, you on the Maze Jackson Show. Hey, I don't know. Oh, let me thank everybody from WBGX who is tuning in. If you all want to continue the conversation, it's not gonna stop. Plus, we're gonna be talking about Arne Duncan, and Ruthie has already got bombs. Look, she's sitting around. She was dropping jewels early. I had to tell her to stop. Then y'all right now see all y'all women trying to figure out what y'all gonna request to get back in to let Joe Biden back in. Joe getting back in though. I'm telling you, you know how. Let me tell you how it be. You ever say Riis? You know how it be like the girl, and you gotta wait like 3 years for her to break up with her man. And then you got like a 3-month window to be trying to make sure she don't go back. And then you look up, and then one moment you look up, and you know you call the phone, and she like, can I call you back? Then the next time you stop by with some flowers, your flowers still sitting on the porch. You drive by and see what happened. Then you accidentally run into them at the restaurant, and she at the restaurant with old boy. And the window, and you be like, I knew. And that's how black people do, right? They be mad. You know how when sisters be mad, they be mad for real. But you know, when the ice thaw, dude be back in, y'all be like, what? Joe Biden gonna be back in. Brothers gonna be outside like we knew it. Once again. Look, y'all been watching too many of them commercials. Stop watching them Toyota commercials and stick with the brothers. What? So how long you think it's gonna take Joe Biden to get back in? What do you gotta do, Riis? I don't even think dinner.
He just did it. He disappointed the judge. That's it. That's all we getting for 4 years.
Right, and she gonna be married to a white man too. Watch, he gonna get the double bubble. Ruthie, he getting back in. Look, she already know. She mad. You know how the sisters be mad. I ain't gonna talk to him no more. What he doing? Be scrolling on his Facebook page. Looking, where he go? Girl, we finna go over there. Just drive by there. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Caller, what you got for me?
Good morning, Maze.
Good morning.
Hey, I called last week with Emory Jr. And I've been listening to all our educated callers call in with pretty much their ideas and depth of the world and the political game. And let me tell you something, brother. I said it last week, and I'm going to say it to this day, and I'll keep calling until I shame all of us Negroes into doing something different. we still suckers. And we still sucking it, brother. What are we going to do different? We still having the same conversation from last week.
Tune in.
Let's stop sucking it. We have too much money amongst us economically to be having this trifling conversation.
He said stop suckering. I'm going to say this. So you need to tune in at 8:30 today because we putting the bricks in place, brick by brick, brick by brick. I said, you heard me complaining about the fact that I don't really want to. I'm not kicking it for my birthday. Because it's work to be done. And I was just thinking, this weekend is going to be the coldest. It's supposed to be 3 below or 3 degrees. Right? And I was like, that could be my reason for not starting. But we got something to build, and we do need to build something because it's happening. And it don't start until we put the first brick down. So join us on Saturday from 10 to 1 as we begin. You know, people like, it's cold outside. It be cold in war. You don't get to. We got to be able to train and be able to work in all conditions. And so I want to encourage you to meet us this Saturday at TP at 10 a.m. For the Black People First. We're going to be meeting every Saturday. Guys, we are in the midst of a political war right now. And it's like, it's already, the war is we halfway through it and we're already losing. And I was just thinking about, like, who's fighting what battles right now. Mm-hmm. And are people fighting in the right spaces? It's like, I was thinking about how a lot of people kick politicians' butts, but you fighting them on the wrong space. They don't have to come to your land. They don't have to come. And so I think we got to really start dividing up who's got what and where and figuring out what our collective goal is. So I'm going to ask you to join us on Saturday. Everybody talk about what we need to do, what we doing it. So meet us Saturday, TP, 5401 South Wentworth. The advertisement will be up as we take this break. It's the Mays Jackson Show. Mays, Riis, and Ruthie will be back.
The Mays Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Join Mickey, Elsa, Woody, and more at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Playing January 20 to 23rd and February 3rd to 6th at Allstate Arena. Free parking with ticket purchase.
Today, the Biden administration is releasing what it calls a new strategy to fight domestic terrorism. Following a 100-day review, federal officials are now laying out a new plan hoping to deter, detect, and prosecute domestic terror.
They went to the Capitol waving their flags and looking for smoke. He was out there looking for justice. They was over there looking for votes. Ashley Babbitt was with him and told all the people that nothing could stop us. She climbed through the Capitol window, breached security, and called a shot, bro. The media say she a veteran. They paint the picture to make her look greater, but she disrespected the same country that she served. That makes her a traitor. They was fighting police, resisting arrest. On God, I couldn't believe it. I guess blue lives only tend to really matter when it's convenient. Hey, these are the times we witness in history, all because they didn't get a victory. United States is so contradictory. We get equal rights, that's a mystery. Politicians, they more like magicians. You know they got tricks up their sleeve. We point out the flaws that's up in this country. You know they gon' tell us to leave. Somebody try to help me understand it. Always seems like a double standard. They be out here leaving us empty-handed to certain rights we are not granted. The media's the culprit when it comes to the comparison. Cause when it comes to race, they always changing up the narratives. Terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. We still out here trying to get our reparations, but the government pump faking out here hesitating. I'm out here trying to keep my peace, so I keep meditating. The media make us look bad, they taint our reputation. Look, it's so sad that COVID causing toe tags. You claim you so patriotic, but you ain't wearing no mask. You out here wilding with your MAGA flags and showing your ass. You wanna be part of some type of revolution so bad. Look, you talk revolution and constitutional rights, homie. I guess we forgot about back in the days when all of the business was whites only. Yeah. George Floyd got justice. Juneteenth got much respect. They made it a national holiday. Man, it's all good, but cut the check. They're giving out all of these vaccines, putting it in you like caffeine. Was it all in the part of the plan? I bet money like DraftKings. It's land of the free, home of the brave. 1776, we wasn't free till 1865, so we wasn't part of that shit. And that there's terrorism. 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 Terrorism.
Back to the Mays Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Mays Jackson. Mays Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Mays Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Mays said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago!
Wake up, world. This is the Mays Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mays Jackson. Got my co-host, Ruthie Moore, in the building, plus my man, DJ Riis, the ruler. If you are on Facebook and you're wondering where everybody is, they're on YouTube. I'm just telling you. And I think since Restream has mixed up these conversations, it seems like more people who want to be engaged have moved over to the YouTube space. So it's really kind of crazy because we got like 192 people live on YouTube and 107 live on Facebook. Don't forget Twitch. Our Twitch audience is growing. Shout out to the Twitchers. We're up 200%. That means we got 6 users live. It is the Mays Jackson Show. I will not be here on Monday. I'm boycotting. So I have no birthday. But that's all right, because I'm working this weekend. Saturday, Ruthie, we are going to be at TP building our black political organization, and I'm committed to every Saturday through this election cycle having the meetings. Now, also please don't forget to sign up for your Black People First Party meeting in your ward or township. Shout out to the 34th Ward. They've already got theirs booked. I know that the 9th Ward in Roseland is working on theirs, and I know Ashburn and North Beverly are working on theirs. Devin, make sure you post the information sheet, and I'll share it as well. But if you are looking to be part of our political action to really take back putting black politics first, sign up for sign up for the Black People First Party. Come out, check us out on Saturday. Fellas, ladies, I guess, Ruthie, I'm not being gender specific. I feel like our political army, built brick by brick, is going to require men and women. And so we're going to run our own campaign this cycle. I need a campaign manager. I need a field director. I need a fundraiser. Like, I want people that want to learn the business. Because I just feel like, Ruthie, I'm getting tired. Right? Like, I'm getting tired. I'm getting irritable. Right? And I've been trying to share my information and knowledge with people, but you can't want more for people than they want for themselves. Right? I can't make you have the bug. I can't make you. And so what I'm looking for is somebody who really wants to learn how to manage a campaign. Not looking for candidates. I want somebody who wants to learn how to cut turf, who wants to learn how to work the voter file, who wants to know how to run a campaign. Because can I tell you right now, there's not a lot of black people that really actually know. And I feel like what the white folks have done is kept us intentionally underdeveloped so that we're always dependent upon them. Like, when you say, find me who are the top black political operatives? Not Facebookers, not YouTubers, not talk smackers, but like actual wins. Like, who's got actual wins under their belt? And I'm going to tell you, I feel like we've been politically underdeveloped so that we got a lot of people that understand how to, do the front of house stuff, but like, who really knows how to win a precinct? Who really knows how to develop a ward by ward plan? Right? And so I'm going to be honest with you. I'm tired of fighting. I am. It's like I feel like I'm 51. I can't have no damn birthday party. And you know how I feel like for the last decade, literally, I have been fighting. Like 10 years of solid, just straight up, like, wake up every day and you got to go to war and and I would like to wake up one day and be able to be like, go get where's Jersey? We about to bounce out. We about to ride out today. We got to go to the zoo. If we decide she say she want to go to wherever, but I do. I don't know if, Ruthie, I don't know that. I don't know that there's people that really, let me not say people that really. I feel as though we don't have a boot camp. We don't have an opportunity to not have excuses. Like, everybody wants a mentor until the mentor holds you accountable. And I feel as though I want to pass on this skill set that I've learned. But I don't, because I don't feel like I want to, I don't know that I want to keep fighting. I don't know that I want to end my last 20 summers in a fight. I feel like I want to, at some point, benefit from the work that I've watched everybody else, that from the fights that I've had, I've watched many a flower grow. From my spilled blood. Oftentimes, no recognition. I was just thinking, man.
That's deep, Mace.
I was just thinking, like, as a war veteran, like not like literally as a war veteran, a political war veteran, I don't feel like I want to fight for my respect anymore. Like, I don't feel like I just don't have the, we don't have the option of losing. We don't have the option of, like really, I just want to, this right here, I just want to tap out. After this, I want to be like, look, man, call me. I talked to you for, I don't know that I want to be in front of this microphone breaking down every political thing that goes, because it, again, when y'all say scared of the boogeyman, I'm not scared of the boogeyman. I'm scared of y'all. I'm scared of the same Negroes that be listening to this show that take what I got, that benefit from it, and then we'll turn around and be gone. And I don't know that that this will always be of, I feel like it's a value to the masses, but how much pain does it cause me? Right? Like, everybody gets up and says, Maze, do the show, do the show, do the show, do the show. Nobody calls and says, Maze, here's the bag, here's the bag, here's the bag, here's the bag. Many people take the winnings that they say, you see what he said? Collect off of that. Want to reap my own benefits.
I know that's right.
It's like when you knock fruit to the ground and everybody picking up apples and oranges and pears and they eating, and nobody be like, hey, dog, thanks for climbing the tree. I know you took a few spills. I know they threw rocks at you while you was in the tree. And I just got to tell you.
That's a good analogy.
The audacity of...
That's a really good analogy.
But it is.
No, I know, you're right.
And it's like, I look around and I be like, man, Joe, you shake the tree for everybody else to eat. And even the people that eat off the tree that you shake be the ones telling you, you don't shake the tree too much. Nigga, you got the food. You don't shake the tree too much now because you done picked up everything you want. Gonna be problems.
Don't shake the tree too much. Hey, y'all, come on, grab the rest of this.
And
we just disconnected, Maze, in so many different ways. Like, we just have a lack of infrastructure. And in order for us to right the ship, quote unquote, it does require sacrifice and a whole lot of L's. A whole lot of L's.
I think my discomfort is people comfortably watching me take L's. Like, comfortably. Picking and choosing when they want to get in and get out conveniently. I don't want to die on the battlefield, Tennille. There it is. I don't. Like, I don't need to go out on my shield. I'd like to enjoy some of this. And so I will be every Saturday this election cycle from now through November, creating the opportunity for you to build, to learn, to be a brick, right? what my man said yesterday, you are a future ancestor. And so, as a future ancestor, and people going to be like, man, why are we going to come out on, it's the coldest day of the year. Can I tell you what? When it's a war, you don't get to pick the theater all the time. Right? And so, I'm going to tell you, I'm giving game away for the next till November. Why are you breathing? What's the matter?
I don't know if it's that simple. I mean, it is.
Speak for yourself. How you gonna see how they be planning? What you mean? Tell me.
No, I'm saying like they're. So remember we kind of talked about this from a political perspective, like when we was like, Jay be paying $10 per signature, and I was like, dang, I ain't even know people got paid to do signatures. I just thought that was something that you volunteered to do for candidates that you like.
You're supposed to.
So that kind of gets to my point, is that our infrastructure is broken. And so in order to right the infrastructure, it requires a level of sacrifice that most people aren't willing to make, or they might not have the means or the wherewithal to make the sacrifice, whether that's spiritually, courage, money, like whatever. So I think that does have to be factored kind of into like the disjointed nature of political operations that are trying to be built.
That's why I said I'm going to be here. Y'all got me till November. Right? I'm going to be there on Saturdays building a political operation. Realistically, a real operation, you only have to meet once a month. But because we're so far behind and you're going to be going into your mayoral election, right? And these next elections, to me, the reason that I have to do this, Ruthie, is because these next two elections, in my estimation, will determine our future. These are the elections where these people that are running will be the people that decide if undocumented immigrants are able to run in municipal elections. If that be the case, understanding, right, what happened, we will be marginalized. Now, if I stay in Chicago, I don't want to be a victim. So we got to build something so that we're not victims, right? Because, like, understand, what's the infinity gauntlet? Let me tell you, again, one more time. CPS is gone. Chicago Park District is gone. CHA right now is being eaten externally, and by the next go-round, that will be the next piece. The Park District is gone. All two Latinos. They now control the pipeline. You saw them fired the last two black men. The three highest black men are no longer at CPS. Of the 18 slots of executive leadership, there are 4 black women in place, which means that they are a super minority. You've all been there. You ever been to a meeting where you the black person and everybody else is plugged and they like, you the problem? And them 4 women still got to pay their bills. They got to take care of their... So I'm telling you that the reason that I am going to be at TP on Saturdays at 10 o'clock when I would much rather be at my own house watching TV is because I am willing to make the sacrifice. But if you ain't sacrificing for yourself, Ruthie, they got me till November. Gone till November. Guantanamera.
2 different songs mixed together.
Guantanamera. Gone till November. So, fellas, ladies, on Saturday morning when the hawk is out there, and you saying, why is Maze asking me to come here on a Monday, on a Saturday with this hawk out here? I want you to think about your streets and the streets. Think about the people who will be picking which streets get plowed first in 4 years. Think about what you have seen happen in the last 10. What do you think happens in the next 4?
Straight up.
So, you can be cold now and be defenseless or we can have a say in our future. See, Ruthie, I don't want to trip on nobody, but I feel like as long as we keep fighting the wrong battles, they gonna keep letting us do it, right? So we want to take on the politicians in the media as compared to at the ballot box. And so all they do is avoid us in the media. We could have all the press conferences and call everybody out and the media will show us, but as long as they go out the back door, guess what? You get your 2-minute pop, but they have mastered how to avoid the consequences. The only consequence for the elected official, the only thing that is going to make them respond to you is, can you help or hurt? And you being on TV ain't gonna hurt them. You being at that polling place will.
Yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes I think people do need tangible steps for like ways to help. And I think sometimes just show up. If you like, I don't know what to do, like how to get involved, just show up.
And let me say
start
this.
there.
Let me start this. Because, you know, people be like, showing up is half the battle. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. That's 1/10 of the battle. Because people,
I don't know what percentage it is, but I just know that's the first step.
I agree with that. I think, but a lot of times people think that because I showed up, that's it. Now, I'm going to say this. I want you to show up. And then everybody ain't a soldier. There's people that got to do phones. There's people. It's all different aspects of this campaign.
That's why I just show up so you can find your lane. If everybody just play their role, stay in your lane, we could really get it done. But I think showing up is an important first step.
You're right. You can't get to one if you can't get to two if you don't get to one.
Yep, and I know sometimes like it's not easy to get up when it's cold. Like I hate it too. Like, but I think that, you know, it's really like it's hard just sometimes to just, it's hard to do stuff for other people sometimes with nothing personal that you can touch in your hand in return. Like, and I know like so just show up, and then if you got questions, like we'll tell you which direction that we, you know, to go in, but just show up.
And let me say this, right? I'm not trying to build it. You ever been, see, the cause has to be us and our self-interest. The reason that you're motivated to participate in this, and I understand people get paid for signatures and all that good stuff, but I'm saying be the people that everybody comes to, that need you. I often say that I would rather fight a mercenary army. You know what, when I did the Ken Duncan race, Ruthie, we funded a mercenary army. Right? And so as long as we were paying and as long as we had plenty of resources, the mercenaries fought. The moment there was a higher paying group, the mercenaries were bought off. We have to build an army around the cause of our blackness in this city. Like, we have to be a force not because they can buy you off. We have to be a force because they not doing this for money. They're doing it because their survival is at hand. And they recognize it. So I don't know how big we'll be. I don't know how many people are going to come on Saturday. But whether we build a guerrilla army or we build the U.S. Army, we have no political defense right now at all, much less offense.
What are you going to do when the vote is posed to your local elected official to vote you out of power and they got the gun to their head? What happens when the vote comes around and they say, we want undocumented immigrants to vote in Harvey, in Robbins, in the 24th Ward? The reality is, your elected officials are going to be more scared of everybody else than you unless you are ready. Mm-hmm. Imagine undocumented immigrants coming from another ward threatening your mayor. Not your mayor, your alderman, to take away your power. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Riis, you said there's somebody on the phone line? Give a caller. You on the Mays Jackson Show. What's up?
Hi, Mays. It's Uncle Rose again. I heard your plea and I heard your concern. You're growing weary. And I want to tell you, I've been in one play some odd years ago in junior college. I played the role of Nat Turner. And Nat Turner said something like this. Now, don't you take it to heart. Men, y'all gather around me because I got to tell you what the law told me. He said, once you pick up the sword of the Lord, there just ain't no putting it down until his work is done. And if your eye's too weak to the sight of blood, you better speak up now. But once you pick up the Lord, sword, you can't put it down. So I want you to know this, that apparently you have been selected by forces beyond your imagination. Give to it. Let it. Don't be worried and don't be tired, because we are at a reset. The world is in a reset, and our black people need to understand that there is a reset, and we need to find out how are we going to set. But the problem comes down again is to how we got here. If we don't look at how we got here, we're not going to ever understand how to get out of this. I think that the Hispanics have come in and they have demonstrated a new level of politics that we have never, and our leaders, bless their souls, just bless their souls. But until we understand that there's an army, we need to have an army. I'm going to be there with you. I want to tell you there's some things I just can't tell you on the phone, but if you're putting an army together, we need to have all elements of an army. You just can't have a Navy. You just can't have an Air Force. You have foot, and I'm with you. But Mays, don't give up. Don't give up. I remember when I first heard you on the radio, I said, I do not like that man. He's too loud. And one day, in the midst of that, because I was WBOA and I was all in him. That was all I knew. And you came yelling, and I said, where did this crazy man come from? But the words of wisdom that came from your lips that stopped me in my tracks. And you know how I feel about you. I chased you around the city, and I'm still chasing you. Mays, you got the power. God has blessed you with the power, and we need to use all elements. We need to use all elements available to us, and until we get rid of those who are not committed, we need to find out Ungawa Black Power. What you say, man?
Hey, so I'm Uncle Rosie. I'm gonna say this.
Yes.
I'm not giving up, but I don't know. Man, sometimes you got to charge your batteries, and I took some time off to charge my batteries, and I it's been laid on my heart that we gotta have an army. And when I say an army, I mean Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines.
Yes.
I just cannot go defenseless. Like I just am not one to lay down and just let it happen to me. And because I know the what we need to do, it's why I'm going ahead and giving up myself. Can I tell y'all, I don't want to do it. Do you understand? I really don't want to. I really don't want to be bothered on Saturdays.
I really don't. I really want to be able to go to basketball with my son on Saturdays and sit in my big chair and enjoy the wonderful blessings that have come upon me in these last few years because I have been fighting nonstop. But I am a future ancestor, and I cannot have been here with the demise of Black Chicago and not have said, fought, done everything that I could to be in. And I know that's coming from Bolingbrook. But this to me was at one point the Black homeland. Like not New York, not LA, but right here in Chicago, where Mississippi, Alabama Negroes, who was in the heat of slavery, and Floridians, who is, a lot of them Floridians they went to the East Coast, and you read The Warmth of the Other Sons, and them Louisianans, they went to California, right? But knowing that right here in Chicago was where, you think of anything great, Black, and powerful, it didn't happen unless it came through Chicago, and I'm sitting here watching. And I just said, look, I'm gonna be there on Saturday, right? I'm gonna be there on Saturday morning. Yeah. And if you want to learn the business and you want to have some control of your fate, you're gonna have to be quiet some. You're gonna have to listen. I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't debating. It's like if you want what I got to give, come on. I will train. You don't argue with the drill sergeant, right? You do what the drill sergeant saying, I ain't trying to be like your daddy. But like it's certain things that we gotta have, some muscles we gotta build right now. Like don't nobody know how to go door to door. Don't nobody know how to go get signatures unless you on the paid hustle. But what if you knew that each one of these signatures that you get can change the property tax system that's whooping our people? What if you and I don't want to this? We're gonna use this as an opportunity to practice to build our own army, because right now nobody fears us. They all saying we'll buy your Negroes, your top Negroes, your top best, the best you got, which is truly underdeveloped. We paying for that. We bought them. So now who you got left? You got all the people that pontificate philosophically, but ain't never really been in a real election. Every election they had, Ruthie, was a Facebook election, was a social media election where I got followers and I thought I could translate that. It wasn't I got to build an organization. I got to start from. So if you are looking, don't call me telling me you want to run for office and all you got is Facebook. Don't call me and tell me you want to run for office and all you got is followers on social media and you got tweets. And so what? 257 come to you and put you on the show. That don't get you no votes. If you want to win, right? People want to be at the event. They want to be invited. Who is your field director? Who is counting your votes? Who is developing your path to victory? Everybody be like, man, I bought $25,000 worth of billboards. Family, I learned the hard way. I spent $60,000 on my campaign and got knocked off the ballot before even getting a chance to run. You don't got to start from scratch. I've been there when the lawyer that you hired sabotaged your petitions because he's working for the mayor and they don't want you on the ballot. I've been there. I lived through it. I've been there when the whole Democratic Party has decided they're going to meet and take you out because if this Negro is too smart, we could have a whole rebellion. I've been there. I've been there when you wake up in the morning and the president of the United States is teamed up with the Speaker of the House to kick your ass. Been there. You ain't got to start from scratch. But there's like, the challenge a lot of times is everybody want to be on TV and everybody want to start at the top. And it takes all of the foundation that has to be built to put a person at the top. But that person that's built that climbs up that mountain, bro, you ain't got no political muscles. What
What you done? What you won? Have you run for local school council? Are we running? Right now, we need to be running our own campaign and have all of our people running for local school council. This learning that you have this weekend and on these Saturdays will empower you to be able to run for local school council so we can take over our schools or be as close to it as we can. At least voting on those budgets. But I can't be up on Saturday. It can't just be me on this show every day telling y'all, and what they say, faith without works is dead. Everybody agrees we getting our butts kicked. And they're going to keep on kicking until we push back. You know, I see people taking pictures with J.B. Pritzker, right? Now they want to run for office and this and that and this and that. And I'm asking to myself, did you ask him about what happened with the cannabis? Don't post a picture if you ain't going to ask. You want to be my congressman? But you taking pictures with all these people that cut us out? And you ain't said nothing? How many of our congressional candidates are going to put the cannabis question to J.B. Pritzker? How many? We done seen what happened to us these and again, cause let me tell you how they got us. Right now, it's black folks on TV running around watching this. That's gonna be running back talking about he trying to get people. And I'm not trying to get nobody to be Republican. I'm not trying to get nobody black to be Democrat. What I'm trying to get black people to do is be black first. Unabashedly. I'm tired of walking in the room and we got to whisper about our self-interest while everybody else, that man, they ain't making no bones about whether they going to be with Joe Biden or not. What you got? What your name is said, ain't nothing going on but the rent. So Saturday, because it's like everybody, I be getting all these likes and loves. And Ruthie, I'm going to tell you, my biggest fear is to step out here for black people and get hit by a black truck. To step in the roadway and get ran over by a black truck. I'm watching right now, y'all, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm watching as all of these organizations that have gone along with the demise or have participated are now trying to reposition themselves as being pro-us. Right? Where it's like, again, and I hate being put in a position where people leverage our naivete against us. People leverage our relationships, leverage the blackness against our own self-interest. I'm tired. So, Saturday, 10 o'clock. Y'all say, where's TP 5401 South Wentworth? This is what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to come. We're going to have us a briefing. We're going to talk a little politics. You're going to go learn. You're going to learn today. Show you how our operation works. You're going to have a mission. You're going to go do your mission. You're going to come back. And after you come back, then we're going to be political. With a little libation and a little, well, you know, y'all got it. You know, we're going to be watching our vaccine mandates and everything because, you know, after you talk about this, you know the city going to be there coming to check y'all out. Ruthie, you said, you know, when you play the game, you got to be ready. I'm just telling you.
Straight up.
So, y'all, I'm just telling you. Understand that if you plan on being part of the Black People First political party, and I'm going to tell you, I'm giving everybody the opportunity, but if you cross us, you better, I'm going to call Tyrone. Nah, Ruthie, I don't know if you remember, there used to be a time when we used to have Maze Jack meetings, and if you went outside the family, guess what? And you got caught.
Repercussions.
You had to go out on the porch with Big Swill.
Oh my God.
That when Big Swill was Big Swill. Now it's like
he's intense.
I'd be like, hold on. Now I'd be like, man, ain't nobody scared of you now. You about as big as me.
He real nice too.
Man, until. So, Black People First petition collection Saturdays. We're going to also invite additional black candidates to start showing up. Right? To come on Saturday and maybe have the opportunity. We're going to see who's scared to talk to black people. Right? But think about this, Ruthie.
They ain't scared. They need them petition signed. They'll be there.
But Ruthie, think about how many. I'm going to invite every candidate to come by. Should I invite JB? Mm-hmm. Should I invite Richard Irvin? Should we invite Suzette? Should we invite all of the candidates to come by?
I think we got some questions we need to ask them.
Petition collection Saturdays. Black People First Party. Shout out to Alderman David Moore, who is running for Secretary of State. What black people are going to be willing? What people are going to be willing to answer the question? Do you support the right of undocumented immigrants to vote in municipal elections? Can we accept that that's a fair question? I'd also like to get I'd like to get a list of questions that we'd like to have asked. Like, because I feel like we should this cycle too. Now that we're starting to put this thing together, we should have a pledge. Right? I pledge to make sure that black people get a piece of all the new industries. I pledge. Right? I don't know, man. All right, Ruthie, I'm going to move on a little bit. Anybody on that phone line read something? Why are you laughing?
You right, Maze.
I like how you do that.
Just show up, y'all. Step number 1, show up.
All right, I'm going to give you that.
Dress warm.
Dress warm, be layered.
Don't be late. Because if you get there after a certain time, the troops going to already be deployed.
Right. Shout out to Leah, who will be there at 10 o'clock, making sure y'all get checked in, sign in. Look, we're going to put y'all to work, team you up. You're going to hit the streets. You're not going to be outside. We're going to send you to inside events. You're going to come back with your mission complete.
And then let me just say this, Mace. So just as a younger person, that has more of an interest in civics than politics. Like I get the intersection.
Yes.
It's like, where is the training ground, right? And so oftentimes, like, sometimes you got to be blessed into like training ground operations. Like if say for example, if I'm trying to get the game from you, right? They got the game, like, normally you gotta pay for that. Like that ain't free. Like everybody don't be giving out game like that. Like, so I do appreciate, your willingness to teach. Like, I know that's a big step because you be getting tired of getting burned. So the fact that you're, still kind of stepping out and that you're willing to do that, I think that's so important. And so, as a political operative in training myself, I relish at the opportunities to just kind of be able to just get free game by just doing work. And so I would encourage people who want to get involved but don't quite know like what they want to do to just show up, because you just never know what you might hear that might spark your interest. There are so many different aspects to politics, like so many different ones. I mean, anything you can fathom, there's an aspect to politics. And so, Maze, you didn't really been there, seen that. Like, you let people ask questions. Like, I don't know. I think it could just really be a great opportunity if somebody is willing to put in the work. Like, and we know that this is the type of work that it takes if we gonna right this ship.
And here go the lick.
What's the lick?
The work that you learn, the stuff that you hear and teach. You can take it anywhere. You can go market it. You can go sell 100%. It. You can go get yourself hired on a
I get calls all the time. And I'll be like, okay, Maze told me this, but all the time.
And I don't, again, my goal is not to prevent you. My goal is to get you to a place where you can grow. But I'm really nervous about this next election cycle of people who are going to vote us out of relevance if we don't have a threat. Like literally, we're going to be voted out of relevance And while you talking about 18 wards and 15 wards, you realize that they can take it all in one election if done properly. And you'll be talking about you got 5 black wards.
And we always wait till we be waiting till it's too late sometimes to mobilize. And so by the time it's there, when they about to eat the lunch, that's when all the black people gonna be like, wait, we need somebody to come and ask them about the undocumented immigrants.
Story of my life.
You know something Todd Stroger said, and it still stick with me.
What?
Out of all the arguments we done had, that man said, if you don't organize yourselves, then your politicians aren't gonna ever do anything for you. Because if you're not organized, if you can't say, hey, I got this group of people, elected officials, this is the question that we have. This is our agenda. Like, if you don't got that, then you can't put no demands on no people you elect. You can't.
And that's kind of what I was trying to say a little bit earlier. It's like they have now mastered the art of avoiding getting black. Like, I think they're immune to press conferences.
They have mastered the art of finessing our disorganization.
Yep. They walk around. Like, they don't, like, I feel like like, if I be like, man, did you see that press conference today? They be like, no. Mm-hmm. No. I think we be trying to shame people out of office, but I think that there's not, and I don't even want to say, shame is not going to work. It is, what can you actually do? Right? Like, I think they made it illegal for you to touch them, right? So you can't physically beat them up. And I'm not saying that that's what my suggestion is. But I think one of the things that black people default to is fear and intimidation. But it's not fear and intimidation that is what, like, being loud and walking up on them, that don't scare them. They got police that can come arrest you, lock you up, and tie you up. What is fearful is if they walk in that precinct and the same amount of people are asking the same questions they heard on the radio. It's if they go to that senior home and them seniors are like, hold on, right? Did you take care of the business? And so I think we often are fighting for our issues in the wrong theater or using the wrong skill set. I'm going to tell you, 2, 5, 7, and 9 will showcase us all the time going against our people. They ain't going to never report on you organized and winning a precinct. That's not what they're going to report on. They like the press conference. That's easy. Mm-hmm. It's easy to organize. It's not easy to go out and go get signatures. It's not easy in the dead of winter. And Ruthie, that fact that people were willing to do what was not easy is really what made Madigan powerful. Because his people delivered at all costs, and because they needed that operation to win, he knew that if you got me my signatures and you got me the things that I told you, I can control all the rest of this stuff, but I can't control nothing if you can't get on the ballot. They know and they count on everybody black working because they're paid. And they know we always got more money so we can buy your people from underneath you. What I've told many a black elected official is, you trying to rely on patronage. White people don't kick you out of office because of a job. You know what white people kick you out of office for? Because they want a dog park. And they will organize and they will mobilize, they will email, because they want a dog park. And if you are in opposition to them, mm-hmm. they will run you out of office over a dog park.
Because they know how to mobilize themselves around issues that they care about.
Exactly. And so once the dog park is there, guess what they do? Retreat, mind their own business, give them a dog park, guess what they do? You ain't got to see them again. But their issue is not something that you can buy away. What white people count on politically is the ability to buy us from underneath each other. They know I could find a Negro to cut you out. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the number is, but I got more than him. So I got to ask you, Saturday, 10 to 1, every Saturday. I know y'all like, man, I ain't got every Saturday. Right, I know. You ain't got every Saturday for your future. And I'm just going to say, like, when Bronzeville is when they take the Chicken Man statue down, and they make that a landmark, there's going to be a plaque in Bronzeville one day that says, black people used to be here. Because you was like, man, it's cold on Saturday. Man, I got to see the Michigan versus Michigan State. Oh, excuse me, is that Northwest? No, Illinois playing Northwestern. Right? But anyway, my point being, I can't. You know how, Ruthie, you was saying, like, it's hard for you to get up and do this every day and be going through it. I can't. Like, y'all, I can't keep doing this without us doing something to change our destiny. It's like, it is here. And it's like right now, we don't even have resistance. Like, anything anybody wants to do to us right now, they have no fear. They want to come in the room and close the door? What you got to fight with? What? I'm watching as our black, like, do we have a solid black business community that is for black people? And it's like we're leveraging ourselves back into like, I want you to pay attention to the elevated men in blackness right now. First of all, I want you to think about the black men in power in Chicago, if you can. And I want you to look at them. And I want you to think about who in Chicago does anyone white really have to worry about? Like, really? I was thinking about our examples of black manhood in leadership. Where have we seen a strong... I mean, I gotta be honest with you. The closest I done seen right now lately is this Richard Irvin dude. Like, when have you seen a black man that doesn't have to bow? That doesn't bend? That's willing to look anybody in the eye and tell them to kick rocks? I'm on for my people. Who black in our universe right now? I'm not talking about the people that they've kicked out. But look around and tell me, where do you see black men anywhere in the power dynamic?
Black church.
Well, they letting the women preach now. I just want you to think about it. I want you to think about our people are right now. All of the people that I think of when we think about, they are elevated for their ability to not be not cause trouble. And I don't even know if it's gatekeeping anymore, Ruthie, because they're not gatekeepers anymore, because there is no flow to the community. It's like they literally are just sitting on the fence at this point.
It ain't necessarily a flow to the community. It's a flow to the resources and the capital. That's what they gatekeeping.
But the funny part is, it's a pittance.
But it's still something.
It's a pittance of what used to be. And it's like every generation they dumb it down and give you less and got you thinking you elevated, but you presiding over your kingdom that you presiding over is steadily shrinking. Right? You still get the title. You still get a crown.
The last emperor in China. He ain't even know that the thing had disappeared. He was just in his own little happy world with his staff around him.
I didn't see that, but that's exactly what's happening now. Our institutions have been gutted. And I just don't know where our power derives from if we don't derive it from ourselves. So I'm going to ask you all to join me Saturday from 10 to 1. TP 5401 South Wentworth. It's at the mall at the Dan Ryan. All the way to the back. All are welcome. We got to start building a political army brick by brick. I know it's going to be cold. So we're going to send you to places that are inside. But you want fame? Well, fame costs. And right here is where you start paying. I'm still mad at y'all. I ain't got no birthday party.
It's a petition party.
All right. There go my stolen. I can't never win. All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Year 2023. It is the year of Maze. I'm telling you. I'm all about self next year. All about self next year. It is the Maze Jackson Show. I am your host, Maze Jackson Ruthie. Why you over there giggling?
Because you probably say that every year.
No, I don't. I really don't. But it's all good, though. Because I'm going to be all good. All right, it is the Maze Jackson Show. So for Maze and Riis, Ruthie, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, still tell them. Hey, and I know some of y'all thinking we failing because y'all on Facebook, but YouTube is cracking. They have like 190 right now still. And y'all moving over there. Anyway, if you don't like it, you can still tell them. May said we out of here. Peace.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happening in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let this give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.